Cheers, everybody.
It's a beastly can.
Cheers.
Coming in. Cheers.
Today we got a special guest.
Yeah, we sure do. Shane.
Hey, howdy.
What's this podcast called?
I believe it's called Consistently Hoff because it's a David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, consistently David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff all the time.
I mean, I know my shirt's off.
Consistently off.
Consistently Hoff. Or consistently Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah.
And this one's brought to us by a beer choice of your choosing, my friend.
Yeah.
This is Pizza Port's Chronic
Yes.
Oh, it's delicious.
in a
It is
tall
yummy.
boy. Well, in a
It's-
taller boy.
It is my favorite amber. It
Yeah.
is very, very, very nice and delicious.
It's kind of got that. Hoppy stank. It's great.
I like
Yeah.
it's a little
A little bit.
sweet.
I'm not
It's still
generally
got
an
hops.
amber guy, but this is a nice amber. I will give it that.
Glad you guys enjoy.
Yeah,
but-
good choice.
Thank you.
I mean, I kind of was looking forward to that bird dog shit too.
I know.
But
Have you had Bird Dog whiskey?
no, but also driving home tonight, you know.
We do.
would've
We do
finished
want to
the
get
whole
home.
bottle.
That is
Yeah.
true.
We need like a Saturday afternoon where we end up at my place through Uber. Cooking food.
Yeah.
For the bird dog.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a great evening too.
Yeah,
Hell
we
yeah,
can
buddy.
definitely do that.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being here.
Allegedly.
How's your lockdown been?
How's your
Oh,
life?
lockdown? What are you talking about? Life is fantastic. No
Yeah.
problems whatsoever.
No
I mean,
drama.
everything's totally normal. Nothing's weird. Nothing's stressful. Nothing's sad or depressing or crazy at all. Everything's just really cool. Super, super, super cool. Yeah.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Fantastic,
Me too.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that makes that 3, hopefully 4.
I mean, yeah.
yeah, 4 of
I'm
us.
definitely all right.
Still surviving.
You ready for this segue though? You released a very timely
Yeah.
single right when this whole thing
Dude, almost
started.
like the first week or
Did
something.
you know?
Crazy.
First of all, Shane is in a band called Shape Pitaki.
I don't know how to spell it, but
Yeah.
Pitaki.
P-
P-I-T-A-K-I.
Hello.
yeah,
Pitaki.
shape and then Pitaki,
duh.
right?
Actually, it's shaped that he doesn't know how to spell.
You know, just how it sounds.
Why? Why? That's how you say it.
Pitaki for Pitaki.
Yeah,
Yes, we could have spelled it differently, but that's how I wanted to spell it, okay?
It's your band.
I want to spell it that way. That's how
Yeah.
it makes sense to me.
Your band, your rules.
Is it at Instagram the same, Shape Pitaki?
Uh-huh. Yep.
And the Facebooks?
Yes.
Twitters?
If you type in Pitaki correctly with shape in front of it,
Uh-huh.
we're the only thing you're going to find.
Fuck yeah.
And that's why that was like, well, I
Hey,
guess
you're-
we'll go for that.
You're unique, man. Yeah. There's only one Pitaki.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no,
And so we
that's
released a
great.
band
Of
called
course.
Shape Pitake.
With an E on the end.
That's usually the misspelling with like we go to venues and they're like, yeah, here's Shape Pitake.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that long to
Yeah.
just look up. Oh,
Yeah.
it's an I instead of an E.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Or just
you're the one who
whatever.
booked us. You should
Yeah.
have seen the name somewhere,
in my
right?
emails.
Yeah.
My band name is in my email.
Yeah.
blows my mind.
Yep.
It really does take actually venues to print our name as 2 words for
Two
me to
words.
realize that I hate it as 2 words.
Oh, yeah.
right.
It's really
For some
bad.
reason it's not.
Yeah, yeah. It's
What
not a
movie are
good
we
name
watching
if it's
today?
2 words.
Yeah, we're watching Keanu Reeves in the film Speed. Sandra Bullock. Didn't she get an Oscar for that?
Did she? I don't know.
And
It
again,
was a breakout role
is
for
that
sure.
Duvall or is that
That's is that Ed Harris? No. Oh no. Fuck. I should.
Brian Cranston.
it's the
Oh, no.
other white evil
oh,
guy.
No, oh no, I'm gonna.
It's not Duvall, is it?
The guy from Blue Velvet. Fuck.
Oh,
you're right.
Dennis Hopper.
Oh.
Thank you.
Dennis Hopper. Nice pull. Thank you.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hopper, isn't Stranger Things coming out again?
Yes,
Is
it is.
I don't know when it's coming out.
Are they doing summer?
do release
Is it
some
delayed
stuff.
due to the pandemic?
Yeah, dude, they got
I
the
don't know.
pandemic in the show, and
Yeah. They have
Gotta
to.
stop
What,
filming.
in the 80s, back in the 80s,
Yeah.
they have them.
it's a pandemic, guys.
Oh, we're gonna get going down
Black
that
Halloween.
rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Rain's making the frogs.
Rain is making the frogs gay. We need
But-
T-shirts.
I
need
thought
Rain
the
is making
single
the
you
frogs
put
gay.
out was so poignant at the time.
Yeah.
You probably, you're like,
It,
oh, I
it
thought
was weird.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know if you realize we also released it on April Fool's Day.
Oh.
I didn't.
Yeah,
That's right.
Everyone forgot about April Fool's Day because it's like,
Yeah.
we don't need.
Yeah.
we
We
don't
need
need
another.
We don't need to joke around
It
about
got
anything.
canceled.
Yeah, it did.
pretty
It got
much did.
canceled. Yeah,
It
it got
pretty much did.
postponed until next year.
You know it's bad when April Fool's is canceled.
It really did.
No more jokes.
No more humor. No laughing.
But yeah, that song we wrote at least a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
and it had to actually do. We were talking about this out front with like the water crisis, because there's
Shit.
the line of like they lead us to the water, but why does the water taste so bad? And then dealing with our celebrity apprentice president.
Yeah.
And it was just like shit was already getting crazy.
Yeah.
And I
Did
don't
you
know.
already have it in the can? Was it already done?
Oh no. We were like,
Oh no.
well, we had started recording it, and then I think we just had to wrap up a couple things, and
When did that happen?
so like March,
Okay.
We were
Oh,
like,
really?
oh,
Yeah.
we should
Jeez.
probably put this out.
Yeah.
We should probably
Because
get
we're not
this-
going to be able to for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
I mean-
or just at the very least, like it's just so timely, you
Mhm.
know, and like
Right,
It-
throw that fishing pole out there, dude. See if you can catch something.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like, there's people out there that get fucking famous off the stupidest shit nowadays. So
Yeah.
like, why not try? Especially
Yeah.
if you already had the can and you already had the like content and the idea of the direction of the song. It was
Yeah.
smart.
it was really weird.
Yeah, like,
really
it
weird.
sounded good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It covers a lot of musical ground.
Yeah, isn't it super 90s or something? Wasn't it saying it was like super 90s?
90s and like
90s, yeah.
punk a little
Uh-huh.
bit, and like, but also kind of surfy at the top.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
that's what brought me in. I was like, ooh, surfy.
And it ends with this massive.
Makes a whole lot of sense.
Mike,
From what I
hated-
know about
uh,
Shane, it's a surfy thing. Yeah.
One Love.
Yeah.
Mike hated doing that fill at the very end because he did it jokingly when we were first recording it, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna do that. I'm like, damn it, I don't want to have to do that fill.
Yeah.
It's huge at the end.
So fun.
It's
I'm
funny
glad
how
you made
jokes
him
should
do
go.
that, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
make him do some things here or there. He's my drummer.
Yeah. He is your drummer. He does what you tell him to. It's your song.
I own his drums.
I own his parts. Writing credit.
For the very first album that we did, I did the drums. And
Oh,
then,
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
I didn't know you played drums.
that is my first instrument.
No
is drums.
shit.
I played drums
What the
for
fuck?
many years with other bands before I started playing. And this is the only band I started playing guitar and singing for. I played with Greg, our bass player and lead guitarist.
Okay.
For his solo stuff, I played some guitar for him, but no, always been a drummer.
Wow. This changes everything.
What other bands
Yeah.
did you play in?
So, Hank and Her Ponies was a local one. They're kind of like kind of alt country, kind of dream poppy sound to it.
Yeah.
With Ryan Rapfield and Lauren Chanel Cobb and Ryan Bartholomew, Camille Long and Tyler Berryhill. And
Shout out those people.
Shout out all
Yeah,
those
it's
people.
all fucking
Yep.
people.
And then I played with Greg in the Kettle Drivers and a buddy of ours. Like that was like a garage rock, like Link Ray heavily influenced instrumental band.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And then the first band. So Greg and I have been playing together since we were in high school, 14
Nice.
years old.
Sweet.
And
Like Greg and I.
our
Yeah.
first band was called Harry Balsagna and the Teeny Weenies.
Good name.
I love Harry Balsagna.
Skate thrash punk band all through high school.
Fantastic.
And them played in a band called Two Tone Tantrum, and Laura Meyer, I played with her. So there's been a few bands. And I'm
All-
sorry for not mentioning any other bands.
I've just done so much.
I've just
Yeah.
done so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You want to say sorry to Prince?
yeah.
You want to say sorry to Morrissey at the time? Weezer. So
Yep.
How many bands do you think you've been in at any, like,
Oh,
if you
all-
could estimate?
Ever.
Oh, I thought like not all at the same time, but like
Both?
there was a point where I think I was in 3 bands at the same time.
Nice. All kind of fully gigging, fully active, or
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not as busy as you guys are. You guys gig.
we,
We're live streaming
we're in
twice
we're
a
in
month
this
right
now,
now,
every
You
2
know,
weeks.
Hey, as
We're also
you're
wearing
doing
our-
more than we're doing. You're playing way more than we
We're
are.
wearing our 5 people out. That's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
We're really saturating our own market. Yeah,
we're draining them like vampires.
No, I think I've probably played in probably 8 bands.
Nice.
Something
Fun.
like that. Nothing. Yeah, that's the max.
So when did you start playing music, like at all?
Well, before 14?
Before high school.
I just had a small band like in junior high, and that was us just like figuring out instruments. I started playing drums when I was about 11, 12.
Cool.
And
what got you into it? What made you want to start?
From my dad's family, he comes from like a lot of musical family members playing, and so like reunions and stuff.
Sweet.
We would have everyone play something for the most part.
Awesome.
And my dad wanted me to play guitar, but it hurt my fingers, so I didn't want to do that. My mom, it does.
Yeah.
It really does.
It hurts. My mom wanted me to play piano, and I'm like, that's for nerds, Mom.
It is.
I'm not
It is.
playing that. It is.
I don't want to use all my brain.
Your logic is very sound.
But at the family reunion, I saw the drum kit was open. I'm like, staring at it, and my dad's like, "Do you want to try playing that?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, could I do that?" And so I go sit behind it. I'm like, "Bing bong, bing bing, tong ting, and I'm like, "This is really cool.
Yeah.
I think I like this." And then my dad surprised me with a kit for Christmas, and I was
Fuck yeah.
amped.
What kind of kit was it?
It was. It's called a Royce.
Yes.
Oh, I know Royce.
Do you
yeah,
know Royce?
I've seen Royce drums. Yeah.
But you don't see a lot of them.
No.
No.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It was
I've run into one before.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, have you ever seen a K kit?
Yeah.
They're out there somewhere.
Yeah. I've run into Royce drums. I know the logo. Yeah.
It was a really bad drum set, but I loved it. I loved it.
Who cares?
That's
As long as
awesome.
it gets you going, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're
That
a kid,
was the
fucking
one.
tone isn't about it. It's about mechanics.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you gotta
about
get mechanics on
having
your kit.
a kit, any kit.
Yeah, right.
We have a very awkward video of me like
Yeah.
before taking drum lessons or anything,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
VHS tape
Sweet.
of me just being like, "Da-la-la, da-la-la, boom, boom, beam, boom, psh, cha, cha," like way out of time, like
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
And I am so
Jazz.
embarrassing.
But you're loving it. But you're loving it,
yeah,
right?
like,
Yeah.
but still embarrassed. I'm like, Dad, why are you filming this right now?
Aw, that's amazing. That's so
He's
great.
like, my son's playing jazz.
Yeah.
Best jazz drummer of all time. Here he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
not far off.
after you got the mechanics, the basis, and you felt comfortable, did you start learning songs? Did you gravitate towards? Did you
Who are
start
your
looking
drum
at
idols?
Drummers,
Yeah. Who are your drum idols?
With my teacher, Bill Hartell, shout out.
Shout out Bill Hartell.
He's a big fan of Consistently Off. I know Consistently Hoff, actually.
Hoff.
So.
He's
Yeah. Big-
Only consistently hot.
Yes,
not consistently
only,
hot.
yeah.
consistently off. He's watching.
He
Episode 1.
he introduced me to Dave Weckl, and I
Oh my
was like,
God.
"This guy is so good.
Okay,
he makes
so
it look so easy."
Who is that?
He's a session guy. He's a jazz drummer.
Jazz,
Fusion
jazz.
Fusion jazz.
Ah.
Yeah. Played with like Steely Dan and
This guy fucks.
He fucked.
And he makes Taco Bell.
I met him at NAM one year.
Yeah.
He was doing a meet and greet. Saw him at NAM.
Rad.
Shook his hand. Yeah,
You
he's
shook
incredibly cool.
that
Shook-
hand.
I shook that hand.
that hand.
Yeah.
So then just learn a whole bunch of things from him?
Yeah, so I did like music lessons for 4 years, and it wasn't like I was focused on Dave Weckl, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got it.
He's the guy, though.
Yeah, he was the dude, and
Mhm.
then like for me getting into Foo Fighters and Nirvana, so obviously like Dave Grohl, and
Nice.
Yeah.
especially since he went from drums to guitar, I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
I can do that.
But
We also hold no grudges against anyone's whatever your influences are. Like if you said
Yeah,
Travis
there's no such
Barker,
thing as a guilty
like people
pleasure.
have a thing against
Yeah.
Travis Barker. We talked about this
We were
last time.
just-
Yeah, yeah,
But,
we
like,
were just talking about
we
this,
don't
yeah.
have any problem with it. I don't care if you say like my favorite band's Led Zeppelin. Like
Yeah.
fuck yeah. If your favorite band's the Beatles, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no. I'm not like. Oh,
There's no such thing
this
as a
guy-
guilty
This guy
pleasure.
really likes the Beatles.
Who's your favorite drummer?
Whatever.
John Bonham.
John
Of course, yeah, of course it is. They're
Yeah,
the great.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. He's
Well,
really guitar.
actually, my favorite drummer of all time is Meg White. So
All right, you're right. I'm judging your shit.
yes. No, she is the one that I'm like, just do a fill.
Yeah, just play
properly,
any
just
fill.
sound right. Just
Any
do
fill.
a fill and do it like okay.
No, yeah, you just play it badly. Just play a fill.
Oh my gosh.
She plays it
Phil.
badly. It's fine.
It's hard to be worse than Ringo.
That's not true. Ringo's awesome.
I
No,
don't
no,
believe
no.
so.
Fuck you.
No, I.
Ringo.
Thanks to George Martin, Ringo's awesome.
That's true.
Shots fired, Ringo.
No, you're-
Shout out, Ringo. You're watching.
You're watching. Ringo's watching.
You're not even a Beatle.
Ringo is an underrated drummer, but
You can tell me that all you want, but I've listened to Ringo. I've listened to all the Beatles. And not once I was like, man, Ringo rocks.
Yeah,
together, dude.
It's.
I
mean,
mean, but half the shit's recorded by someone else.
no, that's fucking
So
him.
like Paul McCartney did the drums on this.
On the
this,
first two
this,
songs on
this,
the White
this.
Album. That's it.
Helter Skelter.
Sure.
That's Ringo. That's Ringo.
I don't know.
That's Ringo.
I'm arguing
call
for
Black-
Ringo.
yeah.
I call Black Helicopters on that one.
Ringo's got that slosh,
I
man.
have the book.
Ringo's got that sound. That's like
Yeah.
I get Phil Rudd. Phil Rudd
Yeah.
has one move, and he does it the best that there is in that move.
Yeah.
That
What's his move?
that slide, that
Kick, snare, snare.
but the
kick,
way
snare.
he
Yeah.
delivers it in
Yeah.
the backbeat, he's incredible.
Charlie
Ringo.
Watt. Like,
Charlie Watts.
I mean,
yeah.
he's a jazz drummer, but
Watts.
Mama
I'm sorry,
loves Charlie.
Sorry.
He's a high watt
I was
bulb.
thinking of Mike Watt, and I mixed up Mike Watt and Charlie Watt. Too.
One of
But
my favorite bands is Rolling Stones. Never once someone be like, man, Charlie Watt's the best drummer.
Exactly.
Oh, I would never call Ringo the
Exactly,
best
yeah.
drummer.
So that's the same
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Ringo's. It's pretty much the same page. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But Charlie Watts would be very pissed probably if we put
I'm
him
sorry,
in.
bud.
Of course. I would never call Ringo the best drummer, but I think people shit on him unnecessarily. He's a solid drummer.
Listen,
He's-
they got rid of the first drummer. That's all I know.
Yeah, yeah. The best of the Beatles.
There
dude.
was a
The
first
best.
drummer.
the best of the
poor-
Beatles.
That poor.
He
poor
put out that
soul.
record. You know
Poor
that,
guy,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
The best of the
Yeah.
Beatles.
I saw an unauthorized doc, and he was just mouthing off. I was like, yeah, you would.
He missed the world's biggest opportunity ever.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
missed his life.
Yeah.
Like
He did.
he could have just bought a ticket, got on
Yeah.
that train. He was like, nah. He was like, dude.
Well, they booted him. They booted him.
I know.
Do I
Okay.
but
do I
But
think
yes.
do you think if he was just a little better, maybe he showed up?
Oh
every
yeah,
once in a
Yeah.
while?
Practice
He
more.
would,
Yeah.
If you had practiced more. If you were a better drummer.
The same too for the drummer for Blink too. Travis.
That's right,
like,
Scott.
He
Yeah.
got like they had
That's right.
damn it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
they were kind of on their way, and then he was out. 'cause
Yeah,
he was like super
I
alcoholic.
think that's
or something
more
like
of like a band drama type situation though, because I think he was a solid drummer. He could fucking
that.
shred.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was Scott Rayner, but Travis is also, first of all, Travis is just better, hands down.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
better.
Technically,
But I
he's
think-
a
yeah.
great technical drummer.
Yeah, he's
It's
incredibly
fucking
good.
stupid. Did you see the Nirvana thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Great.
Post Malone thing.
Yeah.
Did you see Dave Grohl's interview about it?
I didn't
No.
watch it yet.
Oh, the
No.
interview. Well,
With his mom,
Spoiler,
right, or
yeah.
something.
I don't know if it was with his mom or not. I just read an article about it.
Okay.
But he was just like, I watched it and I was just like, he was just like, God damn, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
nobody can pull off Nirvana, and this is like good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's pretty much his, without going into detail about what he says. But he's
Yeah.
just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, plus, it's like an honor to have Travis Barker play my shit.
Yeah, it's
Because
true.
Travis was
Yeah.
playing that set, dude, like an Odoban.
He played it. He played it Dave
was
Grohl
so
style. Like he
did.
He played
Dude,
it
the whole
like Dave
set-
Grohl. Yeah.
It was like
Yeah, yeah,
moving.
yeah.
He's like, fuck this thing.
He toned himself down.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then also, that compared to the puddle of mud.
Yeah, that's right. They happened at like the same time. Yeah, they happened.
just a little bit later, and everyone is just like, "Oh, this is so."
Yeah,
I
it
can't
really
wait
is.
until those YouTube things where they have like just it single out the voice.
Yeah.
But it's the like Muse thing, where like they make fun of it. What is that
Yeah,
called?
shred
Yeah,
video.
shreds.
Yeah,
I can't wait for Puddle Mud shreds. It'd be awesome if they made it sound good. If they found a way to like tune it. Made it
Yeah, they auto tune him. It wouldn't be that hard to auto tune him actually, because he's like so close a
It
lot
would
of the
hit
time.
just like 4 different notes real quick.
Yeah.
Just the video alone with no sound, you could just
Yeah,
see.
The anguish.
Yeah,
all
he's,
of his bandmates
Pain.
going like,
yeah. All three. None of them could make eye contact. No eye contact. Yeah.
Pain.
4 minutes. He's just going for it. All right, just play your spot.
Yeah, just play your part, man.
Hey,
Get through this.
but they're probably very well off. So
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
what
they're
does
like,
it matter?
"Fuck it,
they made
whatever."
more money than we do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Off that video.
Off that video.
Yeah.
Probably more money than we will our whole lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
So great. That's
Fantastic.
You were closer.
I know. I was in better tune. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Oh.
obviously, those have a huge influence on your writing. Foo Fighter,
I mean,
Nirvana.
I was gonna say the biggest influence I see in what like you and Shape Pitaki do is Foo Fighters shit. Also, I'm biased because I did see you do an entire set of Foo Fighters songs,
Right.
but
which was fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, my God. I was telling you right after, I was like, everyone forgets how fucking difficult those songs
Yeah.
Yeah.
He screams
get
so much.
so
He really does.
much.
Yeah.
He
Just
really
in
does.
like that, just, what fucking fun just this whole time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what?
And they'll do 3-hour shows.
Yeah.
I know.
How does
How?
he do that for years?
Yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast.
Crazy.
Yeah.
He'll probably mute later on in life. That's probably
Yeah. Lose his
Yeah.
voice.
He's just gonna blow it out like that guy from what was it, Rammstein or
I don't know.
From Puddle of Mud.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
Slipknot. Didn't he have to like take a break?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Corey.
Mudvayne.
And then
Did they
who
do
was
that?
the other
Avenged
Huntington Beach
Sevenfold?
boys? Yeah. He had to take a break. He had to get
Oh, did
Another
he?
band where the
Reconstruct-
second drummer was
Chester Bennington from Linkin Park. I remember I had tickets to go see a Linkin Park show, and they had to cancel the show because he was getting throat surgery.
blew it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
What was-
but Dave's been for they're about to celebrate 25 years of Foo.
That's true.
Damn.
25 of Foo.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Screaming that freaking long.
Yeah.
And I could barely do one show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, touring that show. Yeah,
It's
Jesus.
just got to be like that's his range and that's what he's comfortable with. So it just
yeah,
works.
yeah. He's probably got tons of teachers who have shown him the right
Yeah.
way to do that, and like, yeah,
Yeah, most like metal scream artists in general. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
how do you do that? Day
YouTube
in, day out?
tutorials, man. There
Oh,
are
man.
proper ways to scream.
Yeah.
Just do it till your eyes bleed.
Yeah. You gotta feel it in your balls.
You gotta draw a pentagram on the floor.
Sacrifice a goat.
Light some
Yeah.
candles.
Do you want to know a good trick for high notes that I use?
What's
yes.
But-
Clenching your butt cheeks.
Ah.
Did you know about that one?
Get it up in the. You make
Yeah.
the gooch lift you up.
No.
It
Yeah.
works because I
Yeah.
think too it really is going down to,
Diaphragm.
like,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
diaphragm. If
Yeah.
you're not used to using that, but you're even just the really really high ones, squeeze
Yeah.
those cheeks.
Yeah. No, the only thing I took some voice lessons in high school, and the only thing I ever really took away is if you feel yourself straining in your throat, you're doing it wrong.
Right.
You have to go the opposite direction. You
Yep.
have to actually ground yourself more. So yeah, clench the butt. Clench that butt.
Cheeks.
Yeah.
Clench your butt.
Sing from your ball.
You can have that for free. Sing from your taint.
You're welcome.
If you ain't singing from your taint good.
Taint good.
Oh,
Sing from
very
that taint.
Thanks.
nice. Take good.
Thanks. Okay, so I actually heard a few other things in your writing. Okay, how does that work? You're writing with the whole band. You write with
All
your
yourself.
bassist. You get in a room.
Yeah, what's your process, dude?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Because we started out like I was playing with Greg and the Kettle Drivers, and Greg and I were living in a house with our buddy Andy, and we kind of got to the point where like let's do something new and something different. And he knew that I had been working on songs for a while, but I'd never performed them. I'd never really. I was still like uncomfortable with singing. I still am.
Right.
Like
Life is uncomfortable with singing.
life
Yeah,
is
yeah.
very. Is life uncomfortable right now? I have no idea.
No.
No.
No. Everything's normal.
Yeah.
there's
Totally.
a short
Wait
list
a
of
minute.
singers that like to hear themselves sing.
Yeah.
Kanye's at the top. Do the
Yeah.
math.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But
Kanye's the only
I
one.
don't think people
Do the math.
generally like hearing themselves sing. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
So for me, we wanted. He was like, "Hey, why don't we do a record of your songs?" I'm like, "All right, let's go for it." So, yeah, kind of started out with just doing. I had all these songs written, and then I got a few guys to come and play on them, and then we kind of just kept in that mode. And when I come to Mike and Greg with a song, we'll usually work around some arrangements. And yeah, sometimes it's very hard to be like, yeah, I don't think we need that whole like bridge, and you're doing this part. I'm like,
Sure.
Yeah.
I worked really hard on it. We don't. So yeah, I pretty much give a lot of free reign for Greg and Mike because I trust them so much.
Sure.
Especially with drums, like Mike and I. That's why I knew him asking him to be a drummer. I'm like, this
Yeah.
guy knows.
He knows
him,
the sound.
Yeah, him and I are on the exact same page, like rhythm wise and feel and tone and everything like
Where
that.
is Mike?
That's very
Did he
valuable.
not? What,
Yeah. Where is that
did
man?
we not
I didn't
get?
ask him. I don't like him.
Yeah. Fuck
But
Mike.
didn't
I'm
you
just
message the band account?
No,
So what-
absolutely not. I personally texted
Just
him.
me. Just me.
Mike will be on next week, and then we'll just tell you. Yeah.
Exactly. Look, this is all about creating content. If you did it with all three of us, then that's only one episode. Now you could do two
Shout
more.
out Mike. He's
Right.
one
Yeah.
of the best.
But
Sorry,
you,
Mike. Yeah.
but you also Mike can come on and
Yeah.
talk about maps because
That's
that's
true.
That's
That's
Mike's
true.
thing.
Shout out Maps.
And
Mike's
then-
in a bunch of gigs. The other thing is that we found that having one person on is way easier.
It is way easier
It's
because
easier to maintain. It's easier to keep grounded.
Yeah,
we
easier to
don't
mic,
go off the rails.
easier to
Yeah, I was talking about if two people come on, that one of us should not be here,
yeah.
like early on, so that way we have
Like an hour of just
and social
Crosstalk.
distancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also safety.
And temperature wise, it's
Yeah.
warm in here with four guys.
You're
Can you
right.
imagine
We're
two
getting
more
nice
guys?
and-
We got
nice
double
and
fam
toasty.
going on.
So
too.
many
double
fans.
fans.
It's so nice.
But Mike's a badass. So,
Mike's a badass.
Yeah.
So yeah, have him on and have him
Okay,
talk
well.
about it. Have Greg come on too because Greg's a songwriter and he's released
Sweet. Great.
albums
Yeah.
himself. So yeah, And then they could also plug Shape Pitaki.
Yeah, yeah. Then you have
so
triple
much
shape.
content.
Yeah, we're banking content here. We don't need anyone else. Shape's here. We haven't seen
You're
him
right.
forever.
You're right.
Let's talk to him.
You're right. We haven't seen you in a few months, huh?
I know, it's
been
been
a
a
while.
long time.
It's been a
Wow. Last year?
Fuck
No.
no.
You guys
no.
are in the studio.
Yeah, we saw you at the Wayfarer.
I have no
a couple
concept
times.
of time.
Oh, that's right.
We've definitely been in we were
January,
at Max's once or
February?
twice, and
Yeah.
then we
Yeah, or
went to the
beginning of
Wayfarer
this
and
year.
had
or
beers
something.
all
Well,
the time.
because I was in Michigan in
Every
March,
Monday
and
or some
then
shit.
everything has been this since.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm guessing January,
Yeah.
February we saw him last.
All right.
Yeah, that's still several months.
Wayfarer?
Yeah, yeah.
We were
It was
going to play Tiki Bar.
We were gonna play fucking Tiki in
Ba,
March.
ba, ba, ba.
With that band
I'm
down
so
from
sad about not playing Tiki Bar. Oh man,
Me
dang
too.
it.
I
Shout out
really
Tiki
regret.
Bar.
I really
I
regret.
am sad for not playing with you guys, but man, I'm
I'm
really
really
sad about
sad.
not playing
I missed the
Tiki
Tiki
Bar.
Bar.
That band we were going to play with from out of town looked cool, too.
Who were they? I don't remember.
Double
Plus good,
good.
from
Okay.
Portland.
They had
Okay.
this really super vibey thing
Okay.
going on.
Really good guys.
Yeah.
Really good group of
You know?
people. Yeah, we knew them from. I forget if it was just strictly through playing a show with them down here originally, and then we
Just keeping in
contacted
touch.
them
Yeah.
and played a show. They got us a show up in Portland
there
when we
you
went
go.
on tour.
Show swap.
Oh, man.
Show
Yeah,
swap.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it was. They're great dudes, and they
Time.
were just. They just released an album,
Oh, nice.
so
Shout out Double Plus Good.
shout out.
Yeah.
And they were that was supposed to be part of their tour.
The
It's coming
promo
down.
tour
So
for the album.
their tour got canceled. We were
Oh,
supposed to
that
go on
sucks.
tour next month to promote our album.
Oh my God.
Eh, no, thank you.
Dude, we had like
We had like
St. Patty's Day, a bunch of
We had
super
5
paid
shows in
gigs,
March.
Oh, my God.
going for
5 shows in
slow
March
for like
just
a
all
really
gone.
nice
You guys were-
weekend.
Yeah.
So busy.
Yeah.
Just
Sucks.
everything got
Shit.
Everything. Yeah. Oh, how's it looking? How's
Oh,
it
it looks
looking?
bad. Oh,
Not
All
great.
right.
Shane, there is a game that we do. When you
Uh-huh.
finish your beer,
With cans. At
Yeah.
you
least.
sit and you try to squish it perfectly down. Like if
Straight-
gravity took
straight
this thing,
and thin.
whoever
Straight
does
and
the
thin.
best
That's what
one
she said.
at the
Yeah.
end gets
She
nothing
did, though.
except for bragging rights. That
That's it. Yeah.
You win nothing.
win nothing.
Good day. But it's the only time we can do, cans. You can't break the bottles. Or the
Well, you can.
Well, we could.
The new game for the bottles
Cocktails.
is pull down your pants, put the bottle down, and see how far you can get it in. Whoever gets it in the farthest,
farthest.
bragging rights.
Oh. I've had
Still
so
win nothing.
I've had so much practice. I'll beat all you.
I just had spicy tacos earlier. I'll be wild.
You'll be forcing it back out. You'll be
I'll balance one on top of the other. and swallow
Oh,
that shit.
before I forget, because I feel now after beer one,
Yeah.
we're going to start moving into other topics.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I want to get a couple things checked off of my curiosity on your music taste. Because in listening to the stuff you're doing with Shape, so these are original. You're writing the lyrics and you're doing the songs, then bringing it to the band and crafting a thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll work on the arrangement. But yeah, it's pretty much.
Chord progressions and those things.
Well,
okay.
yeah, but mostly even just like how the verse is laid out with the bridge and the chorus, and just kind of
Yeah.
how everything maneuvers tempo wise. Lots of that
get
stuff.
those beepums.
I heard
Yeah.
a bunch of
Yeah.
other things besides the standard Foo Fighter Nirvana thing, and I heard like bits of like Not a Surf, and I heard like some Lemonheads. I even heard like Pixies at some point.
Definitely heard some Pixies. Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
more I don't know,
Band name.
Fugazi-ish,
Yeah.
like older punk
yeah,
style.
big time. Greg and I, like I said, we started in a punk band,
Right.
so we were all about like 80s, 90s, and then like Scandinavian punk.
Nice.
So we
Fuck yeah.
we were like all about like Bad Religion, Black Flag,
Yeah.
Circle
Good shit.
Jerks.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of picked that up because there's a few sections where you have a great line in these songs,
Mm.
and then it's like a chant, with the whole band going, and then you'll repeat the line over again. Sure, it's kind of Nirvana-ish, but it's more to the roots of the,
The
punk
punky
that you're
thing,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah. And then, that's where like my basis is in like the starting to play music was definitely like punk. And then I originally I should back up because like the first band that I was ever into on my own,
I was gonna ask.
I was Foo Fighters, pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
My dad raised me on all the classic rock.
Mhm.
And
That was my follow-up question. What did your parents make you listen to?
all the classic rock, some classical here and there, but mostly like the Beatles and the Stones
Right.
and Beach Boys and all that good
The
stuff.
usual.
The usual.
Yeah.
I neglected to mention how much of an influence those kind of things are in your writing too. Some of those chord progressions and changes are Beatlesque in the best ways.
Yeah.
Where it makes it's this interesting little 7 thing, and then there's harmonies behind it, like classy, fucking
Thank you.
tasty shit. So
Thank
I hear
you.
that. Yeah.
So-
Well, some people do Beatles and then they do it like just Obladi, right?
Right.
And they're like, oh, I love the Beatles. Like, yeah, me too. But like,
I wrote "Hey Jude" again.
the sophistication of some of the changes are so Beatley and Beach Boys.
Right on.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're
Of course,
we're trying to sound like it's weird because I think in general it's hard for us to really pin down the sound that we're going for because we all have so many
It's
influences.
2020 now, right?
Right, yeah, I know.
What the fuck do we sound like?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I think
Trash.
Garbage. Fucking garbage.
fucking garbage. But
I sound weak.
after that, I think just go and then I got super into indie after the punk scene, like
Makes
way,
a lot of sense. I hear that.
way into indie. But
Ooh.
also, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably the best one yet.
Front runner.
Yeah,
but
probably the best
also,
one yet.
here's where the Beatles are in a little bit more. Is like I got so into Elliott Smith.
And he's all Beatles.
He's like
Yeah, yeah.
all Beatles,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sad, really sad, but
So
beautiful.
sad.
Like absolutely,
yeah.
musically,
Yeah.
Love
absolutely
Elliott Smith. Yeah, yeah.
beautiful. Lyrically,
Just
very
don't
sad.
listen.
Very dark.
Yeah.
Just,
Super dark.
Just love melodies.
Yeah.
And then just do this.
Don't pay attention to how sad he is.
That's what I tried
I'm just trying
doing.
to kill myself today.
Yeah.
But kind of rewrote the book on lyrics.
Yeah. I mean,
very
he's
dark. Very dark.
He took emo to, or whatever you want to call that, to Bob Dylan.
That's a good. Yeah, I like that.
like,
I like that.
he
Yeah.
went
Folk punk, I think it was as he was
Yeah.
labeled.
Okay.
Like,
just
folk
punk.
punk,
Yeah, yeah.
emo,
however you want to put those emotions in.
No,
there.
no, I get
He
that.
fucking just
feel like I
Emo
wanna
Bob Dylan, I like a
die.
lot. That's a good description.
Punk rock emo Bob Dylan.
Yeah, that's a good description. I like that.
Angeles. Ready?
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ooh, it sounded good.
Oh shit! He might have you. He has you beat.
runner.
Yeah.
Shane
yeah.
is
Put it
winning
in the
right
middle.
now.
Put it in the middle.
Round one, easy. Shane,
Shane
throw
is-
that in the front.
Yeah.
And then I'll
Yeah, no,
retreat.
yeah,
I'll
retreat
discard
that.
this
Yeah, yeah.
monstrosity, this failure.
See,
Yeah.
that's good.
Well, we got two more
Nice.
chances.
It's
so.
thin because it's taller. Like it's different kind
Yeah,
of.
dude.
Yeah. All right. So anyway,
Sorry.
Anyway,
thanks for
music.
choosing cans. This is great.
Yeah.
What do we have?
More fun.
Last when we had the twins on, we
It
had
was bottles. It was
IPAs?
Lagunitas and
Firestone. There's a bunch of Firestones.
805?
we did a variety
We did it
pack,
as a variety pack.
Oh,
Yeah.
that-
and then
That's
Lagunitas
yeah.
is a backup.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then when we had
Patrick was mules.
mules
Moscow
for
Mules.
Patrick, and then
fancy.
Cavalactones
Oh, yeah.
was
Whiskey. Bullet
Old
bourbon.
fashions.
Yeah,
Old
old fashions.
fashions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have went you could have asked for martinis, and I would have brought in a whole thing to do martinis.
Yeah.
Damn it.
next time.
Next time.
Next
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is still a great beer. I like this a
This
lot.
is this is tasty.
What
Like I said,
pizza
I don't
port
generally like ambers, but yeah.
There's a pizza port. The only one I've been to is in Solana Beach
Right.
when I was
Down south, right?
There's
Yeah.
also one in San
Yep.
Clemente.
Oh,
I don't know
oh,
which
it's
other one.
been
it's
to
just
that
a
one?
pizza place in Slow.
Huh?
They have a
Oh.
big. It's just like a pizza restaurant, but they have like 10 other things on tap.
Mm.
Mm.
But I guess
Their
it's
beer
not,
has-
it's not technically a.
They've exported their beer quite a bit.
Yeah, they've done really well.
Dude, they're everywhere.
have.
They're at the
Yeah.
fucking fair.
They've done
Yeah.
You
really
don't
Nice.
even get them at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's like that's when
Yeah.
I first learned about them because they
Nice.
say those big fucking giant ones. You're like, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I forget what their IPA is called, but it's awesome. I'm trying to
Ipa?
think.
Swami's, right?
Is that
Ooh, Swamis.
Swamis, okay.
Swamis.
I don't know it.
If you saw the can, you definitely
And
would.
it's all surf, dude.
Yeah.
Because
Surf,
Swami's is a surf spot.
Yeah.
We love getting chronic, you know. Forget the other ones that they have, but
Doesn't matter.
great names.
Now, any viewer may, judge a book by the cover and think that you surf.
Oh.
Think you should clear that up right
Yeah.
now.
Well, maybe I should show the Batman, surfing Batman
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
tattoo.
Surfing Batman.
Overweight.
I didn't mean to
surfing
ask you
Batman.
because you have your Donnie Darko and you have your Batman. So where did you get that ink done? Because those are both fucking good pieces. I love them.
Honky Kong. Big shout out to Honky Kong.
Okay.
He's in San Diego.
Okay.
He owns a shop with a buddy. It's called Big Trouble Tattoo.
Big Trouble Tattoo, shout out.
He's such a phenomenal artist.
Those
and
are both
Yeah, he
fucking
does
rad.
great fucking work.
Like-
Those are both really cool. This is why you watch on YouTube, so you can see how cool they are.
And he
We'll need pictures of them later.
yeah,
We're
okay.
gonna need selfies. Yeah.
So yeah, he's my go-to guy. I think I have 4, and you guys have seen my Michael Scott one that he did, maybe.
Have
Okay,
we?
well,
Get naked.
yeah,
Take
I mean
it
that-
off.
After an
Yeah,
hour.
we'll do it
After
later.
hours, after hours,
But,
no, he's so good. He's really fast. He's super nice. He's hilarious.
Dang.
Like he's done work for like Killer Mike for Run the Jewels.
Hell yeah.
He's done
Ah.
a tattoo on Action Bronson. Like he's
So you're paying top dollar.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
worth it.
But it's worth it. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm
not
paying
saying
for
it's- yeah.
fine art to be
Yeah,
put
yeah.
on my body.
Hell
right?
yeah.
Awesome.
And hilarious art as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
Dude,
what I'm all about.
I love both
That's
of those.
that's
Yeah.
what I do
Awesome.
love about
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overweight surfing Batman's pretty awesome. I wrote it down. That's how good it is.
Yeah. It's a good title for the episode. Overweight
I know.
surfing.
The
And-
little
I got
surf
some
shorts
good
are
ones.
adorable too. The little surf shorts.
Yeah. And he did our album artwork that's coming up.
There you go.
So-
Fuck yeah.
We're-
Shout
we're-
out.
he just texted me today. He's like, "When are you releasing that artwork?" Like,
Yeah.
kind of like wanting me to like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so he can do
Yeah.
that. But I'm
Right,
like,
right.
Dual
we're not
promotion.
ready to release the album
Ah.
yet. We were supposed to be for the tour, but things are a little weird.
Yeah.
Are they?
A little. I
We're
think.
putting out.
No,
a,
you
we're
said
putting
you're
out a
doing
song on his birthday. Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh, that's right.
Things are
Yeah,
weird.
everything's fine.
It's
yeah.
on the record.
Yeah. The album's totally done and totally ready. Yeah, we're
It's out
totally
right now.
ready.
What's the process on the record? Like, what's your percentage? When do you want to have it done?
Yeah. How are you guys done or?
We have 2 tracks that need harmonies and just a little bit tightening up with one of the lead vocals, and then just mixing and mastering.
Okay,
Sweet.
So we're very close.
How many
and-
songs?
Just 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so EP-ish.
Yeah, EP.
Yeah,
And we're,
Five.
5 is hefty.
100.
Mhm.
we're dragging. I'm dragging my feet, and
Yep.
and yeah, you know, things have been going great and not weird at
Yeah,
all,
yeah,
and,
nothing-
and scary
everything's
and
fine.
stressful,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, we're gonna put out an EP too.
Yeah.
Whenever that's gonna
Yeah.
come together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
End of the
Yeah.
next year.
I get
Yeah.
it, man. Yeah, it's just putting a lot of shit together.
Sure is.
How's your schedule been since lockdown? Because you're in studio a lot as well. Has it picked up? Is it just consistent? Has it unchanged?
dead?
Is it
for the
dead?
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we shut down.
Ah,
Studio's
fuck.
been shut down because we were trying to do our part.
Yeah,
Technically, we probably could have gotten away with saying, okay,
There's only
you-
3 people in here.
there's
Yeah.
only 3 people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
can come in,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
nobody can come in for another 3 days.
Mhm.
You know, we technically could have done that, but we closed the doors and
Right.
said we're trying to do our part and be
Yeah.
safe and be responsible. So you can't come after us, Newsom. Okay. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We know
Yeah.
you're watching.
No, we did like a big time clean down the whole studio. We have. It was so funny because we went so late to get like Mike and I to get disinfectant stuff, and of course nobody has anything.
Yeah.
But this lady at Home Depot is like, "What you boys need?"
Ah!
And we're like,
Hell yeah.
Good shit. Yeah.
"Disinfect it." She's like, "A little late," but no, she's like, "Oh, here, come here," and she
Ooh.
showed us this big thing of it's called Odoban or Odoban.
Yeah,
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, it's in a blue bottle, right?
No, you're
Oh,
wrong.
no.
You don't know. it's a green label, almost this color green, a little bit lighter, but
Oh.
it.
I know
we're-
Odoban. I just
You called it
It's a different thing.
Autobahn?
Well,
Yeah.
no, yeah. That's I think maybe you're thinking of. See, Autobahn, yeah.
Autobahn's all
See,
blue.
Oh, yeah, it's blue. Yeah. No, but this weirdly enough on the label it says kills HIV, and I
Yeah.
was like, I don't
I don't
know if I've ever seen that, and that's
How can you say that? Is that
yeah. I was very surprised
Because it does.
Yeah,
I guess it does.
It's
so.
a bold claim.
That is a bold claim.
strong. So
Imagine the legalities that go along with a claim like that.
But who's to say that it's
I
How-
poured it all over my body.
this already sounds like some kind of back label shit if he's getting shown it by some lady in the home. there is a blue one.
so that's the
Yeah.
spray bottle. You're
Oh,
right.
sick.
Now you have to send me a
All
picture.
right.
Oh.
So you have
But
to
guess
find.
what? The first one that comes up.
I still
The
read it.
green-
It's the green one. Yep. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. There
Yep,
you
yep.
go.
All right.
We're both right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We're
it's
both
pronounced
Together.
Audubon.
Autobahn.
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 For Odoban.
Odoban.
So you took it to town.
We took it down. We cleaned down the whole place.
Dang.
Killed all the HIV in there.
Killed all. There's a lot of HIV in there.
I would imagine
Maps
so.
has so much HIV in there.
I would imagine. Yeah.
They don't. Allegedly, they don't.
And then and Mike and myself have been kind of doing our part to just maintain certain things and make sure it's all ready for when we can
open
open
all your
it
mics and shit. You just gotta fucking spray the shit out of them.
Yeah.
You gotta
or quarantine them for 14 days.
Oh,
Whatever
there you
it
go.
is. Like,
But that's pretty easy. Just fucking shut the doors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Suck it.
That's what we did.
Yeah, right. 14 days. We'll come back.
Yeah.
But it's obviously been hard for the studio, and
I would imagine.
Dude, I mean, how the fuck do you stay alive? Do you guys have a bank?
Well,
Do you have a savings? Did you drain that now? Like, how much is that?
that? It's Mike's thing.
It's
Yeah,
Mike's
fuck
thing.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, rent
Yeah.
at the end of the day has to be ridiculous. And
I
then
believe we
what?
got some help from here. I think we got one of the small business loan emergency
yeah.
fund.
Good.
So
yeah.
Awesome.
We don't want details because obviously that's your own shit. I just
Yeah.
like if you got help, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
You
happy
guys
that
are still going to be a studio when this is all over.
yeah,
Okay,
I think
cool.
I think we are.
I mean,
you
that's,
know.
that's a big
Because
word.
we like you guys and we
Yeah.
want to keep
Just
recording there. So
Troubadour might go down.
I know, that's such a
place
fucking
that's
bummer.
Busy,
Hell
always
no.
makes money. Like
Someone like donated $1 million right off the bat. They're like,
Really?
This was alive. Here's $1 million.
I heard it's on like 100,000.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard the $1 million mark, but
how much is the rent
I
on
thought
that
it was
building?
some like actor
Yeah.
that loved the place, but was like
100,000 will get it through a few months.
Dude,
Well-
100,000 better get you through a fucking few months.
Yeah. It will.
It should be like all the like big time artists or like actors that love going there. Like if they care about,
It's one of the
little
biggest
places like
venues in
that,
LA.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, it
But
should be able to.
LA's
Meg
not gonna
White
open-
can't give us $1,000.
LA's not opening. LA's not opening back until August 1st,
Oh, August now? I thought it was.
July 1st.
I thought it was
I don't
just.
know.
I don't know.
July.
I don't
It's
care.
still
Who knows?
months away. It's still
Yeah.
months
Yeah.
away, and then that is not to say that a venue like Troubadour can open.
Oh yeah, dude. Here's the thing.
Until like half capacity or
So
something.
it's
Yeah.
good to hear that you got like a grant or something
Yeah.
to just
to keep you
pay the
open.
bills,
Yeah.
keep the lights on, because they gave stimulus to like people individually. So it
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
makes sense that they can help small businesses.
Yeah.
especially ones that have to close over.
Well,
this kind of
especially when the
shit.
Fed shits $3 trillion
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
us. Yeah. You know what we do? Tell our grandkids sorry.
yeah.
I think I heard that August is like for like stage 4 or some shit. Like
Okay.
they're just taking the chances or the possibilities of being able to go to a sport venue with a gajillion people, and they're just gonna keep shooting that back. Like we're not gonna. I don't know if we're gonna play live shows the rest of this fucking year at this
Yeah.
point. Like because
It's highly it's
what the
highly
one thing I was reading
unknowable.
was some like it was Rolling Stone or some bullshit, but they were just like, there's gonna be no arena tours, so all the bands in arenas
Until
are
2020.
gonna be in smaller venues.
2022. Sorry.
Yeah, in smaller venues, and then the people that are in smaller venues are gonna be in the smaller venues. So like,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do? Play backyards, or am I gonna have to go find fucking someone's happy birthday and just like, all right, I'll sing happy birthday
No,
one time,
thank
but
you.
can I play my set for 20 minutes? Like, is that what we're gonna be doing for the rest of this year?
Happy birthday, Michelle. This is a song I
Yeah.
wrote.
Where is your boy tonight?
I hope he's a gentleman. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, good call.
Guilty pleasure music. Do you have any?
Honestly, yeah. As I've grown older and learned to appreciate like kind of the things that go into songwriting and like music production stuff like that.
Mhm.
"Toxic" by Britney Spears, man.
Good fucking song.
Good fucking song,
It's a
dude.
great song.
Good
the dares
fucking
that were just
song.
on
Great song.
the last
Episode.
episode that we were well, last
Mm.
It might be
special
the
guest
last
episode. They were signed to Drive. Britney Spears.
Jive.
Jive.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Jive Records.
Jive.
Yeah.
Jive.
Jive, not
Yeah,
Drive.
yeah.
So they went through a little thing. Yeah. Britney's like, that's a great fucking song.
Great song.
Dude, those
I,
pop-
Super good.
I
Most of
watched
her
a lot.
shit.
There's a lot of TRL songs. Oh, Natalie Imbruglia, "Torn."
Oh, no.
I know that song.
Oh yeah. This is how I feel.
Oh, yep.
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 Oh,
Good
what a
fucking song.
great
Yeah,
record.
yeah. Good hook. I went through
There you go.
3 parts.
I don't know. I know the song. I know the hook.
Great
but-
pop song.
Dude.
Great song.
Some of the best of the 90s
yeah.
pushed
Yeah.
out. Oh,
Dude,
Desiree,
I mean,
you gotta
90s
be.
and like early 2000s.
You
yeah.
gotta be by Desiree. You gotta be bad. You gotta
yeah.
be bold.
Oh.
You gotta be wiser. Oh,
Yeah.
great. All I
So
know,
good.
all I know, love will save the day. Like, dude, that's a great fucking pop.
What was
song.
the Wilson Phillips. We did on fucking.
Oh no!
Yeah.
One more. We
Pop is
fucking
so fun.
tripped all
Wait,
over
I-
that.
You guys
shit.
watch
We shit on
Bridesmaids
it.
recently? Is that Bridesmaids? Is that
Someone-
one?
Maybe
Yeah.
someone did.
Someone did. Yeah.
They brought that
requested.
song back.
They did.
In a huge
Harold
way.
and Kumar did it first, but then it died
Oh,
away,
okay.
and then first Harold
It
and Kumar.
might have
didn't
been
know.
a request from like Sarah or Megan. my
More
lady.
Who
people
had
watch
just seen
because-
Bridesmaids.
More people watch Judd films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely
they
just
brought it
watched
back
Bridesmaids.
more probably, and it
Yeah.
was more recent, obviously. So yeah.
Bridesmaids was huge.
I just
think
was
recently
watching
saw
it today. It was on HBO.
Megan
I was
just
literally
watched it
watching
the other day.
Yeah.
I literally looked back. I was like, "Bridesmaids." She's like, "Yep." I'm like, all right. She's
Yeah.
laughing at the
It's a
beginning.
solid movie.
She starts laughing at the
Great movie.
It's
Kristen
solid.
Wiig is fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
She's,
She's so
really
good.
funny.
They also bring like it's just such a good twist on like females. Like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
allow them to laugh at themselves and just laugh
Yeah,
at
yeah.
how stupid some shit is.
Dude, the shitting in the middle of the street.
Oh my god,
Oh my
it's
gosh,
amazing.
The
Maya
ladies
Rudolph.
do that, yeah.
Yeah.
So and just in the bathroom, the rest of like
Yeah.
just crawling over each
Sweating
other.
and oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Good movie. Shout out Bridesmaids. But yeah, pop music though, like I don't think any of the three of us believe in having guilty pleasures. Like we like what we like.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know.
I know it was a setup. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah, yeah.
but I just
no. It is a question
I
you
wanna-
ask. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a question you
No,
ask.
well,
but-
I think it was back in our younger days. It was like that
Uncool.
song is
Exactly,
stupid,
right. Yeah,
but-
when you're
but then
younger,
it's like,
but-
I really like that
exactly,
song.
like you
Yeah.
said, as you get older, you just are like, fuck it, I like what I like. You
It's like
know?
I have so many guilty pleasures, like grocery store songs. Like a song you're gonna hear at the grocery store. I know all of them. Craig and I grew up at working at a grocery
in a
store.
grocery
when-
store.
right,
We
Yeah,
were
yeah.
conceived.
I was conceived.
the
eggs.
Schooled
One milk
in a
carton,
grocery.
one Nick.
We had the deuce. We were in the deuce. We were in the
In the
deuce.
deuce,
Deuce
spot
life.
at your Better Market. But
Gotta
that would just
rotate
have, like,
them lettuce.
whatever was on top greatest hits, like for the oldies when you were in the 90s. That's what we heard. So like I know all that shit. So every time we do so many. I always do so many callbacks. We all do.
Yeah.
But like I'll sing a song and Albert has no idea. And Craig's
Yeah,
just singing with me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you guys have more of a code than I. I mean,
there's
we
always-
all have our own codes, but yeah.
But it's just like that range of music. It's
Right.
just like I have so many of just 80s
Yeah.
and 90s
You
bullshit.
two definitely have more than I do.
I
yeah.
love that shit, dude.
For me, it was really I had a lot of pushback growing up against emo music.
Oh.
Funny enough, like I loved Elliott Smith,
Right.
but I couldn't
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
emo unless
I was an
it
emo
were,
kid. So.
Well,
but
dude,
like, but My Chemical Romance, like that first album,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I bought that randomly, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, the drumming in this is
Fucking
so
tight.
good,
Fucking tight.
And then of
Yeah.
course, you know,
so
the
punk.
guitar player.
The album is so
It-
punk.
yeah. It is
Sure,
punk.
it's
Yeah,
emo,
yeah.
but it's so
It's
punk.
super punk.
And then that second album where they blew up or whatever
Yeah.
with "I'm Not
Yeah.
Okay," like
Yeah.
that's a great friggin' song.
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
my third CD I ever bought in my life was Britney Spears. I just never, I never
One
told
of the
my
first-
friends because my friends, you know, the F word was just huge when we were kids. You just
Yeah.
blow out the
Yeah.
GGs,
Fuckity
dude,
fuck
all
fuck
over.
fuckity fuck.
Yeah,
One of my first was Backstreet Boys' first record. One of my first
Oh,
CDs.
yeah, man.
I was president of the United States of America. That was like the
Nice.
first thing, first show I went to. Bought the CD.
Nice. My first CD was
Lump,
Blink, but
dude.
yeah.
Big Willie style.
Big
Smith.
Willie.
Is that your first CD?
I don't think that's the first one. No, the first one honestly was Foo Fighters, The Color and the Shape,
Okay.
and
Oh.
Tragic Kingdom.
Okay.
No doubt.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that was so good.
but
Amazing albums.
It was almost going to be Third Eye Blind, whichever. I
Would have
forget.
taken the other two.
Yeah,
I'm glad you chose those
Well,
other two.
that was the funny
the
thing. Is like,
debut on Third Eye Blind.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Third Eye
forget-
Blind is so good, dude.
no, I know that
That
was the
album's
funny
incredible,
thing
too.
is like when I was first getting into music, and I was like, I asked my parents like, I want a boombox CD player
Yeah.
for Christmas,
Yeah.
and I want Third Eye Blind, whatever the album name was, and then it was the red
The
cover.
red one with Semi-Charmed
Yeah.
life on it. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the debut
dude,
record.
That whole
Is
album.
that debut?
Yeah.
That whole album
Can I
is
touch your
full.
wife?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, that album's
And-
Jumpers on that too, right?
Jumpers
Yeah.
on that.
insane.
Yeah.
How's it gonna be?
How's it gonna be? But then I also wanted it was that one, and then Prodigy with
Oh!
the crown.
I had that record.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
I got it from like those 12 CDs for $1 thing.
Yeah.
Prodigy?
Blue.
No,
Which one?
not-
What do you
no,
know? Huh?
No, it's.
The one before that.
I should know this. It might
Third
be
Eye Blind?
self-titled.
It might
Third
be
Eye Blind.
self-titled. It's the debut apparently, but
It
yeah.
is.
But
yeah.
so I wanted those two, and I told my buddies, yeah, I asked for these two CDs
Oh,
for
it is
Christmas.
self-titled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked for
It's
these
Third
two
Eye Blind.
CDs.
It's got a crazy looking face on it doing this
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is good.
And my buddy's like, dude, that's lame, dude. You need
No.
to pick something else.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not cool at all. And I'm
Right.
like, okay, I'll get Foo Fighters and No Doubt. And I
Oh,
was obviously those are
Those
great
are
albums too.
my
incredibly good
God.
albums.
Color
Yeah.
and the Shape is still in my.
Oh my god, it holds up.
That's a perfect.
Still their
album.
best, I will say.
That's still a perfect
Yes.
album in my opinion.
Hot take. That's my hot take.
Yeah.
It
I
got
agree.
it got the right talent, the right timing,
Yeah.
the right producer, the right
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
That album flows incredibly well. There's no
Yeah.
bad songs on it.
Nope.
Wasting Light is probably a second. That album was really.
Oh,
really,
we're gonna
really,
rank
really
Foo Fighter albums.
Oh, let's go.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go.
Alright.
Yeah.
You are going to be better at this.
Oh
than
no,
me.
we gotta get Nick back.
Okay,
we gotta
okay,
get Nick
fine.
back,
All
so
right,
we can
great.
put that on hold.
Thank God, because now I need to think about. Now I need to think
Yeah,
about
you
it.
need to go through all of
Uh,
It's crazy.
It'll be
how many
easier for me to
songs.
rank
No,
singles
but
though,
I
because
think
I don't know
Color
the
and the
albums
Shape
as well.
versus just like albums, like
Yes.
and not only in its own genre, but as like a production. Like that's such a great
Oh, it's perfect.
album.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know the story behind that too, right?
No.
Well, did you watch their documentary Back and Forth?
No.
Yes. So I don't remember.
So they had their original drummer record it.
I know Dave did the drums and they like booted the first guy off, right?
Well, they didn't even tell him. It was like they recorded the album and then they were like, something's not right.
And
Dave,
then-
why don't you play drums?
Yeah.
And he did it behind the drummer's back, and they're like asking like Pat Smear and Nate to come back in
Yeah,
and
yeah.
do
No,
all these
that's
parts.
right.
And they're like, why are we doing this? We already did the song.
Yeah.
And they just redid like all the
Yeah.
drums.
Oh, no.
And
Do you
then
remember-
and
yeah.
then they told the guy after the fact, and he's like, Dave was like, I really want you to play, but
Yeah.
like this is what we ended up doing. And the
Yeah,
guy's like, you just like chopped off my legs pretty much.
He did,
But dude, you could have. I don't know. I think
it's Dave's drumming though.
Yeah.
Dave is one of the best drummers out there. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nick, do you have a rank of Foo Fighter albums?
No.
Okay.
Not good enough to do that.
We didn't need to wait.
Yeah. To be honest, I mean,
Do you have a favorite one?
Is it Color and Shape? It's probably Color and Shape.
what's the songs in that one?
all of the good ones.
Everlong, Monkey
Everlong,
Wrench,
Monkey. Yeah.
My
Monkey Wrench is
Hero.
my
Hero.
favorite
Walking
song of
After
that.
You.
Johnny Park. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my yeah. Just
Yep.
'cause I would just do that. Or what's the
Everlong.
one of their
Yeah.
latest ones where they had that video where like paint or something was like fucking flying through?
Pretender off
yeah,
of,
Pretender was fucking sick,
That's a
dude.
great album.
I have
too.
it on vinyl. I liked it so much. So I will
Pretender's
say,
a great song.
I guess I know a little bit more than I thought. But
Yeah,
either
it'd be
first or
easier
that
for
or
me to
Pretender.
rank Foo Fighters singles and songs than it would be
Yeah.
for albums because I
Sure.
know this. I
Okay,
only
what
know
about
really
Sonic
the songs.
Highways?
Which ones are on that? Oh, is that the fucking HBO documentary one?
Yeah. That, but you know, I mean, that's
Hey, you're just trying different shit.
and they're literally
What's the one
like
before
writing.
that?
They're
one-
literally going
Silent
around the
Space.
country and just writing songs like on the spot, pretty
Yeah.
much, and recording them at whatever studios. Like that idea in itself
Is
is so
fucking
fucking
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
So cool. But
so fucked up
It-
to think you're gonna get match an album to wherever you just want to go.
No, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
point. And then
That's
they
the
had
point.
guests
Yeah.
I
from, like,
get it,
Yeah.
but fucked up isn't a bad thing. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
it's just so fucked up because
Yeah.
we know that if we went to 12 different studios
Studios,
right
yeah.
now,
Yeah.
we're like, all right, put this album together. You'd be
in
like,
just LA.
yeah, you'd be like, you need to redo this album.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's all over the place.
Yep.
Sonically, it's not
Yeah.
the same.
Gotta get a great mastering engineer.
Dude.
Yeah,
Very
right. It's all on the
footage.
mastering
Yeah.
at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What the fuck, guys?"
What's the one? What's the one with rope on it?
that's Wasting Light.
Waiting like
That's
okay.
when they recorded it to tape. That was
Rope
kind of their
with
big
Butch
comeback.
Vig.
Like
Oh,
I mean,
Butch.
not big comeback, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they did it with
Yeah.
Butch, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was kind of like that album was really really good from front to back too.
Okay, because
Yeah.
rope was like I had like slept on the Foo Fighters for a while, and then I heard rope, and I was like, oh shit, they're back. Like
That thing
that.
sounds
That
great.
is a great fucking
It's a great-
tune. Yeah.
You know, it's funny.
Shoot.
Yeah, with with that song with Rope, that was right around the time we were doing the first Shape record, and I had written the song called "Say to Myself," and I gave it to my bass player at the time, Brett, and he like took it home and was listening to it, and he had his roommate listen, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is Rope." It was like this.
You wrote rope? You wrote rope?
Yeah. He's like, give me some rope, I'm coming loose. And then
Yeah.
my song is beautiful, sad, wonderful, lonely. This is the
Yeah.
only difference is that tail end.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, I'm fighting it at first.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, God
Yeah.
damn it! It's the same like
Yeah, yeah.
top melody for the
Yeah.
chorus. I was so mad. I know.
It doesn't matter,
It took
but yeah.
years for because Craig will write something and I'll always say like, "Oh, it sounds like this."
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it,
You
it
got to
just
get over.
takes so much of your ego to be like, "Hey, guess what? Music comes from something."
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yes.
you
People
know-
have
you know what we need to
influences.
do?
Yeah.
Well, lately we've been just dumbing shit down. So if we got something that's like, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba, we're like,
Yeah.
all right, so we're gonna like, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, that's way too many. Ba Yeah. Sweet Caroline.
We wrote Neil Diamond.
We're like, let's go to 3 notes. Yeah.
No,
But
it
that's-
is. I mean, it's an efficient way to
yeah.
work, right?
I don't
Yeah.
give a shit if something sounds like
Yeah.
something else, dude. If I like that song and it brings me to that song, it's gonna help me go into your song better.
Exactly.
If
Yeah.
it's something
It's a
new and
mind trick.
trash, I'm
Yeah.
gonna sit there and be like, I gotta take this in 14 times, like get what you're saying, get what you're doing. But if I kind of have kind of a feel of where it might go, or
Yeah.
at least know that those notes go together in my head, that it's something that I can digest, then that's all.
There's
that
a
matters.
quote floating in the ether: "Good artists copy, great artists steal."
There it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if it's too obvious of a steal,
That's copying. Yeah.
That's when people
Yeah.
are like, "What the fuck?" Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole Radiohead with Hollies, and then also Lana Del Rey. I don't know if you
Yeah.
ever heard that song.
I
Like,
did hear that one.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was
Same chords. Yeah.
well, but Lana, like, it was the same melody progression, the same
Yeah.
kind of form. Like, it's like how did a producer be like,
This is not
This-
creep. Yeah.
yeah.
Just some dude that
Yeah.
never cared about Radiohead, never
Yeah.
fucking listened to them, and then
How?
just was like,
How?
walked in, dude.
It happens, man.
There-
Shit falls
dude,
through the cracks.
There's so
Yeah,
much top
yeah,
40
I know.
shit that Craig goes, "How have you not heard this?" I'm like, I don't listen to the radio. I don't watch
Yeah.
regular television.
well, now I think now it, but like,
I mean, throughout times, absolutely.
yeah.
They should be able to. Have
Well, hence all
something.
the fucking copyright lawsuits.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
That's
Stairway to Heaven is still being fought, guys,
yep.
with whatever the fuck they're called.
Hey,
Taurus.
Yep.
Spirit. That's a great band.
Is it?
Spirit Man.
I
No,
have,
yeah.
I have their
Are they?
album.
It is great.
Okay,
Online
I don't know it.
12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus
Okay.
is such a phenomenal album. Listen to
Yeah.
that album.
That's the
Okay.
only
It's-
album I have because I think it's like their only good.
probably the
album.
only
Yes,
good one.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
but that album in itself, it's like a concept album.
Is this your
and,
jazz fusion coming in?
It's my jazz fusion.
Have you guys not talked jazz fusion?
Not yet. I mean, Dave Weckl is all
That's
I need
it.
to hear.
That's pretty much all I know about
Okay.
Yeah,
jazz
yeah.
fusion.
All right.
From
You
me,
guys
like-
can nerd out. We, Greg and I
classic
can
rock.
smoke
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but Spirit, 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus. But yes, with the whole like Stairway to Heaven
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Between
They need to
Taurus.
get over themselves at a certain
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Well, but is it them or is it lawyers, guys?
Oh, you're right.
Lawyers.
It's definitely lawyers.
It's
and
definitely
like,
lawyers.
hey, like
Yeah.
someone,
I bet
someone
Spirit
on
doesn't give a
Spirit's
shit at
team
this
is
point,
going
yeah.
like, hey, you can make some money. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin, and they're
Yeah,
going
yeah.
like, okay, and then in the end, you're like, well, they did it way fucking better, and like
yeah.
did other things.
They sure
Like,
did.
they did a little bit of your shit.
The Verve, those poor
poor
bastards.
poor
Because that
bastards. Didn't they
song,
get their-
I feel like, is so much different, and it's just its own completely different thing than the
Yep.
Stones.
Yeah.
Didn't the Stones
Yep.
gave all their money back?
They did.
They did? That's
they
cool.
did. After like 20 years. You know,
I
like,
didn't know that.
I don't know if they
It was
gave
a-
interest, but
Yeah.
they did go like,
We don't care
this is a
anymore. Yeah.
Well, we're the Stones.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we got
They
a $1 billion retainer on our lawyer, so you
Exactly.
want like 100 million of this retainer?
But that's how it should have gone originally.
The
It should have
whole
been like,
time,
we're
dude.
the Stones, just like what I think was it Tom Petty or Neil Young? No, I think it was Tom Petty. He's like, whatever. It's with Ed Sheeran, right?
Mm.
There was, I think
Marvin
that's what
Gaye
it
was
Sam
Ed Sheeran.
Smith.
Huh?
Sam Smith.
Sam
Tom
Smith.
Oh,
Petty,
that's right. Yeah,
Tom
Sam
Petty
Smith.
sued a lot of people, but you know.
Well, but apparently with Sam Smith, he's like, whatever. You know, it's like
The Strokes too. Yeah. Tom
Yeah.
Petty's been cool, but he's also gone after people. Like it's weird how he
Oh, I didn't know that.
picked and choose.
Like his
Yeah.
opinion is like, it's cool, man.
Yeah,
Just give me 15%.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's fine,
You guys
man.
wanna be
Don't
more
worry
rich,
about
man.
it. I understand. I got great
Whatever.
songs, you know.
whatever.
I write 3 chord masterpieces.
If anyone that's trying to write modern pop doesn't steal something from Tom Petty, then
Doesn't steal
or the Beatles.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
he doesn't
Yeah.
steal from anyone.
You're
Yeah.
doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
If you don't steal from him, you're not playing chords on your guitar.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
it's like he writes 3 chords in a row. Like CFG, you're like, that's Tom Petty. You're like, motherfucker, that's 3 goddamn chords.
Yeah.
you can't.
You can't steal 3 chords. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 3
guitar.
chords. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
I thought the Marvin Gaye Pharrell was real rough.
That was
I
a
thought
rough
that
one.
was
The
rough.
yeah.
I thought that was a blow to
To copywriting.
Music.
Yeah.
to
Marvin
music
Gaye
production.
wouldn't have given
He's
a
peeing.
shit.
Marvin Gaye would
Dude,
not have
but-
cared.
Marvin.
Bye, Shane.
Well, no.
We'll talk shit on you as we
yeah.
leave, dude.
The gay
Fucking
estate.
so we hate Shane, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the worst.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah, the gay estate was
The
not
gay.
kind
Yeah.
to either.
I mean, well, I guess he died so young, right? So they're just trying to make a
Right.
buck,
Like,
you know.
That's what sucks about it.
Yeah.
Just you just know that's the reason.
Marvin
why
Gaye,
it's
you
happening.
know, would not give a shit.
no.
Himself.
Tales
He'd
from
be
the-
on Americana being like, I think you got talent.
Yeah, yeah,
You know?
Fuck yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. That dude loved music.
dude. That's what. Whatever.
Dude loved music.
Tales from the U.
Test from
Okay,
you.
go.
Quick.
It's not actually a bad. It's
coming
not
back.
a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
This is just something new that I learned the other day.
Okay.
But Shane doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to go. My day off was yesterday.
Okay.
I get a call from Dodson. Hey man. I can't book any shows. He's our booking agent.
Yeah, yeah.
But I need you to go get a TT from Paramount.
Paramount.
Like Paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount has a U-Haul, which is right by Thomas Pines. It's about 2 miles from Thomas
Nice.
Pines. That U-Haul is a manufacturing plant. Did you know that?
I did not know
So
that. I have
every
not
year,
been to this one.
Every year they pick 2 items, 1 trailer and 1 vehicle.
Uh-huh.
So right now it's AVs
Mm-hmm.
and TTs, and they ship the frames of that shit in there, and then U-Haul manufactures the car.
Wow.
Makes the car.
That's fucking rad.
So I just walk out. I'll send you the picture.
Yeah.
I walk out of this, the front of the U-Haul looks the same.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
ass building that says U-Haul and
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
all whatever stupid. The front of it's got all the
Crazy
equipment. You look in
business.
the back, Craig, it is a lot for like 10 acres. And then in the back is this big ass manufacturing plant. And I jumped in a brand new TT with 0 miles on it
Oh my god.
with a half tank of gas. Just started up, and it started up all weird. The guy told me before, hey, let it run for a minute before you leave. I was like, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
After a minute,
It's never run
Dude,
before. Yeah.
He's like, they pretty much just pulled it over here
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put it down.
Yeah.
So let it run, and then I just drove. They didn't put the governor on it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking down. I'm going 90. I was like, 90 in a TT on the 605.
That's awesome. That sounds awesome.
But yeah. So
That's
some-
rad.
I didn't know that they even did that.
I did not.
Like I thought, like just some plant makes these fucking things.
they
bring them.
ship them the frames.
Yeah, so it gets a frame. They get shipments of frames on big ass trailers.
yeah.
And they get
crazy.
shipments of engines.
Yeah,
and
right.
and then they just literally have an assembly line where there's a bunch
so
of
cool.
dudes take a frames, just start putting things together, put the box on, everything.
Wow.
Here in California.
Yeah, Paramount.
There you go.
Paramount,
Incredible.
California. Yeah,
You can too.
and then
Yeah.
today was I got in at 6:30. Wurzing's there,
Oh,
Chris,
Who?
just in looking
I don't know
around.
who that is.
He goes, where?
regional manager.
He goes, where's
Regional manager.
God.
where's your face mask?
Oh,
I
God.
go like this.
Yeah.
Where's your face mask? And he just goes,
Touche.
"What's he wearing him here?" I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
'Cause they didn't have his on either.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm gonna go clean cars.
Yeah.
We have 6 returns. He's at my location because we're getting 4 transfers from the shop, and he's here to pick up 4 dudes. So 6. It is now 7 o'clock. Dazon's not here. I have a line out the door. Line out the door all day.
Oh.
Maybe not out the door, but just like I didn't stop
Constant.
moving, dude. I looked at my phone. I was like, I'm gonna eat
If you
lunch.
haven't invested in U-Haul, that's always a wise buy.
I might just
Okay.
sit, I
Always.
might just sit around and like work
Always.
like 3
You have
hours
stock.
a year just to get the stocks.
Over time, it's just going to keep going up, and there's nothing anyone can do
Dude.
about it.
Dodson makes
People are still moving.
80,000 a year, and he's got 180,000 in stocks, and it grows exponentially.
It's going to be great.
He's
would've
20.
thought?
He's 20 years in the business. He's our booking agent.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he is, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. His boss at U-Haul is our booking agent.
Yeah.
Have you ever done the
Shout out Dotson.
Yeah,
allegedly,
Dodson.
allegedly. Have you ever done the
We can't.
have you ever had a booking agent? Let's just say that. Have you ever had a booking agent?
No.
Okay.
Someone that sends
Self-booking.
emails on your behalf.
Have you ever had someone
Self-booking.
All right, Shane. Secrets.
secret time?
Secrets.
Had no fun. Secrets. Hurt no one or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, we have a booking agent,
His name is Chris Dodson.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris Dodson.
Uh-huh.
That's how we get all our shit. 'Cause
Who happens
people
to be
accept
the
you
same
when it's
name,
not the band
who
more than
happens
your
to be
booking
the
agent.
same name
As his
as
boss.
someone that we know and love.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. He
He
Oh.
is. They're the same
Oh.
person. Yeah, yeah.
is him.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you use the name Chris Dotson, it is someone we
He's
know and
not
love.
a bad
he's a
booking
pretty good
agent.
booking agent, actually, as it turns out.
Oh, okay.
He gets us some good shit.
pretty good. You guys get a lot of shows.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how we get most of our shit. We just literally send from
From Chris Dodson.
No one ever wants to hear from Craig.
beyond booking, right? Is that what it is?
It's above and beyond booking at gmail.com.
Above
Reach
and
out.
beyond booking.
We're available for parties with masks on. We are we're
Mask
ready to go.
parties.
We're ready to go.
Mask parties.
We will host your mask party. We'll be the band.
We'll do
You have
it
to-
right here.
Virtual
place.
mask parties. We'll wear masks. We'll
Mhm.
project ourselves through your TV.
Does
Yeah.
that mean we can get away with just like throwing it music through the can. I don't have to sing or anything. I can just like
Absolutely.
dance.
Yeah, you just put
I'll just shake my head
Phone up
around
to
with
Greg.
the mask on.
I'll do all pre-recorded, all masks, 3 hours tomorrow, and then we'll just keep sending it to people to play.
This is
and
great.
that's live. We'll just play it live.
I
But
love
now
that.
you just announced it, so now they're gonna know.
Allegedly.
This isn't happening.
Yeah, we're not here right now. These were holograms.
Yeah.
Have you been watching anything during your downtime?
Yeah, what
Social
are you
life is
binging?
smashed?
What you binging?
We were talking about Dark. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling everyone that I know.
Dark.
It's a
Okay.
German series, and it's
You
basically.
mean Bright with Will Smith, where he battles fairies and ogres?
Yo,
and
that's
stuff?
what I meant. Yeah,
It's
yeah, totally. Yeah.
like they're cops.
Yeah.
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 So dark.
Yeah.
Dark. It's
German.
this crazy German time travel series. It's
I like those things.
It's what I tell people what it's about. It's Stranger Things meets Lost meets like Back to the Future meets Donnie Darko, and it's all shot like a Christopher Nolan film.
It's pretty
Sweet.
awesome.
It's
Okay.
so good.
How many
All right.
episodes are available?
They have 2 seasons, Dose,
Yeah.
and the third season, the
Yeah.
Trace,
Yeah.
is coming out supposedly June 21st.
Hey,
Allegedly.
shout out to Dark. Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
Okay.
I got it, but it's one of those shows because it deals with time travel
Yeah.
and like looking at existence and like
Oh,
the
trippy shit.
the space continuum
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, and it's like it kind of throws your brain for a loop at times. So
Cool.
that's the
down.
forewarning. Yeah, like
No, I'm down.
it's
I need a new show. I've finished all my shows.
Yeah.
Shane,
You-
what's
you're
your
done with Netflix.
handle
What is your
for your
handle?
personal?
I don't have a
Doesn't
personal.
have one.
Shape
You-
Pitaki is.
Shape
He
Pitaki.
is the band.
He
We
is
told
Shape
you.
That's all.
Pitaki.
Well, it's all right. He's on here. I just was wondering.
Perfect. Perfect. I might do a personal once
You can do a
I-
hashtag.
I get married and have a child. Keep that
just
separate.
baby pics.
There you
yeah,
go.
baby
All right.
pics.
Yeah.
For all the
Naked
family
baby
members
pics.
that want
have to request.
Yeah.
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 But Dark's really good.
Okay.
And I'm even forgetting. I think I've gone through a couple. I should be reading more during this time.
No.
I should've,
that's
would've.
for
What are you
losers.
I was
watching?
gonna
I
say.
should be.
So
What about-
should all of us. Yeah.
What about Midnight Hour?
I've
With
seen
Duncan
like
Trust.
Midnight
I know.
Gospel.
Midnight Gospel. Yeah.
Sorry.
I've seen
He
a
knew,
little
though.
bit.
He knew.
I
As soon
yeah, yeah.
as I said it.
I
Yeah.
need
Hey,
I need to
man.
get into it
It's
because
fun.
I hear. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had wings yesterday
Uh-huh.
with Norm.
Wings.
We're just drinking
Wings.
some
Wang
Two Hearted
Wednesday.
Ales
Yeah.
and just watching the Midnight Gospel. Just
Yeah,
going
yeah.
through. I was watching the one where he's supposed to go to like this island of margaritas where he's got like 1,000 dicks and he goes
Yeah,
have
yeah.
an orgy.
And he just
And
redirected.
He hits
yeah.
like a plane and goes to this like demon land
Yeah.
where they just start talking about like love.
yeah.
This whole time this chick's got like this arrow that's like doing whatever the fuck it wants.
It's like
and
the
he's
rose arrow. Yeah.
Just, yeah, and he just talks.
It's fun. It's a good show.
I gotta see it.
My favorite part about that show is that they just like take Super Jail and instead of like
Yeah.
just making it
Right.
completely blood and glory,
right.
they're
It's
Yeah.
like,
the same.
here's
Pendle-
some intellectual
And
shit.
Rick and Morty, a little bit of Rick and
Yeah.
Morty. stuff,
Pendleton
too.
Ward is the guy who does Adventure Time, the
Oh,
animator.
right.
Oh,
That's
great.
right.
Yeah. So makes
Which I
sense,
still
right?
haven't
I've never.
seen.
Yeah, I've never seen
Oh,
Adventure
Adventure
Time.
Time's fun. Yeah, it's
that's
good.
what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's
Never
like
gonna
he
do.
sticks his head in a giant vagina.
I know, and it's
That's
fantastic.
how he goes into the realm.
Also, all the audio from that podcast or from that show is mostly from his podcast.
Yeah, he did some.
So he just takes the
overdubs,
audio
but,
from
yeah.
his podcast and then and then they dub like the incidental shit. You know,
Yeah,
like
but it's
oh
still
look at
great.
that guy. You know.
Dunk Trust.
What was the show that they did with comedians where they turn them into cartoons?
Oh, there's probably several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget.
Is it-
That was a long time ago. It's not Crank Yankers.
That's puppets.
Puppets.
Yeah.
And weren't they supposed to be bringing that back?
They did. It's back.
Oh.
Yeah, it already happened.
It wasn't good enough to.
I
Is that-
guess
we-
not.
we
Nobody
haven't been
heard
paying
about it.
attention.
Is
Yeah.
it on Quibi?
No, it's on Comedy Central.
I was just checking.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one saw it.
No one. Yeah. No one did the Quibi.
Could have been
thing.
on Quibi.
Probably was on Quibi.
Well,
What
Quibi.
a poor Quibi.
I've been
Yeah.
rewatching Community since that's
Ah,
on Netflix.
I should do that. I did that at one point. Yeah.
Someone
Okay.
said something to Megan, and now I
Is she on
got
Community?
home yesterday, and she was just watching it.
Yeah.
So
Good
I guess
show.
We're watching Community now.
Do it. It's
Good
a good one.
comedic writing. A lot of talent.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
Fun show.
I love Parks and Rec. I love
Yeah.
The Office. So, like,
NBC writing.
I hear it's just like right up that alley.
See, I couldn't get into Parks and Rec.
Really?
Really? Neither can
Because
But
I
you have
thought,
a Michael Scott tattoo.
yeah, that's The Office.
I know. I know. No, I know. But
Craig doesn't like The Office.
I'm
Talk about how much of a loser he is.
I know. I'm just
Such
trying
a
to. I'm
loser.
just trying to analyze.
If you don't like The Office seasons 1 through 6, I don't give a shit about the rest of the
Yeah,
seasons.
yeah.
But
yeah,
like that's like,
it's good shit.
oh, it's so good.
Yeah, yeah.
But for me, after loving The Office and then seeing Parks and Rec, I'm like, this is the exact same freaking show. They totally ripped off everything about The Office, like even
did.
to the point where Rashida Jones is in both.
Rashida Jones
she
is
plays
in
like
both.
the same character. Like it's so
I think
mind blowing
I'm
how
with
they
you.
got
I'm
away
with
with
you.
that.
The format is exactly the same. The
It's
format
exactly
is
the
exactly
same.
the same.
You're
It's a
preaching to me.
My favorite
mockumentary.
part
Yeah,
yeah.
is Aubrey Plaza and
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then fucking
Nick Offerman.
Yeah, Nick
Yeah, yeah.
Offerman is
But
just unstoppable.
If
Ron
you, if you
Swanson.
yeah,
He's a
Nick
great-
Offerman is great.
Yeah, yeah.
Super great.
Mm.
But you look at all the characters that are in
Oh,
Parks and
yeah.
Rec,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're exactly
They're
you
copies,
can you
yeah.
can totally match up who's who from The Office. And I'm like,
Seinfeld
this
and
is
Frasier,
cheat.
right?
I feel cheated.
Yeah, yeah.
I see. I haven't gotten into Frasier as much.
Don't
and I
worry
don't think
about
so.
it, dude. You don't need
Seinfeld
to-
Do you like
Frasier or
Seinfeld
not.
though?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
He
Seinfeld's great.
hates Seinfeld.
Fucking, I don't want to be
Hate.
told when to laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
Just how about that?
We love
It's the
Seinfeld.
easiest way
Both
to
of
say
us
it.
love
I
it.
don't want to be told when to laugh. I fucking don't think he's funny.
I see that was the thing that went around recently, right? Where like if you take these shows that are supposed to be the greatest shows of all time and you take out the laugh tracks and then see how not funny they are, like they did that with
Oh.
Friends, which
Oh.
I never cared for Friends.
Nope.
Mhm.
And then they show it without the laugh track, and it's like, yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
Uh,
I walked out and I parked my car somewhere the other day and I went back and I got it. It wasn't there. Fuck this.
No, Costanza and Kramer in
Yeah.
Seinfeld,
I mean,
and
Yeah. all of it.
R.I.P.
Jerry. Yeah, Jerry Stiller.
Frank Costanza,
Yeah, yeah.
Jerry
My
Stiller.
my lady
Yeah.
loves it and it's always on in the background. I hear all the time.
He
Dude,
just hates it.
"Spickadee-dee,
Fuck
man,
him.
spickadee-dee."
Yeah, yeah.
So like I'm cooking and I'm watching it and there are some funny points, but it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
We've covered
A
it
whole
so many
season.
times.
I know,
now.
yeah. This is just
So
a
many
running
times,
thing.
yeah.
It's just a thing.
I don't care. That TV show sucks.
How about this? I don't prefer The Office. I don't. If it's a 1 out of 10 on humor and how it catches my
Yeah.
funny bone,
Yeah.
it's like
That's
a
fair.
6.
That's fair.
fine.
Okay.
I don't
That's
hate
fair.
it. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
hate it, but I know that it's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
Fair.
like, that's a good joke.
The
Yeah.
craziest
That's-
part about The
that's-
Office was I went
that's a
into
good
it.
joke.
Johnny and Samwise watched it, and I hated
It's
The Office.
it's
because
on the
the-
list. It's the
the-
best of all time.
The cringeworthiness
Whether
of
I
it,
like it or not.
got
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me. Like the
Oh,
awkwardness.
yeah.
I just would like someone happened and I just,
Yep.
dude, Scott's Tots, just turn it off. I just,
Yeah, that's
just
that's
things are happening.
painful.
And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
why are we? Why am I? I'm out of here.
Did you
I don't
ever
need
do
to
the
watch
British
this.
Office? You ever do the British one?
I've done a
Went
little
through
bit
it. It
of
was
it.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Once you
I mean,
get
'cause if you-
older and you get to like just.
Because if you're into
that,
cringe,
digest
British
it.
is just more cringe.
And
Like,
yeah, so
yeah.
I
dry.
did 2
Yeah, yeah.
seasons of that.
even more cringe.
Okay,
Ricky
what-
Gervais,
Gervais.
cringe. Yeah, yeah.
Where does everyone stand on Arrested Development?
Love
Great.
it.
Oh, yeah,
Fantastic.
good.
Now
Yeah,
you
yeah.
tell
The banana
season-
stand?
Yeah.
Oh,
Five
there's
or something.
always money in,
In
the banana stand.
I have a Bluth banana stand shirt.
Dude,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw the other day. It was like Trump signed $1 million check to the banana stand in Newport, and it just has. There's always money in the banana stand.
And that's why you
Always leave a note.
Yeah.
The creator of that show, Mitch Hurwitz,
Hurwitz.
went to.
Hedberg. Yeah. Hurwitz. We're
See,
joking. We're joking.
no,
We're
that's
joking.
what I always do. So I'm confused right now.
He always
That's
does it too.
Exactly what I do all the time. And like I always say, Mitch Hedberg. No, Mitch
Hurwitz.
Hedberg. Wow.
You blew it up.
You blew it up.
Wow.
You blew it.
That was impressive.
That was awesome.
Wait a second. Does that?
That's like kind of
I mean,
an honorary victory.
it kind of is.
I don't even want to crush mine after
I've
that.
never
Like, how
seen
can you
it
follow that up?
Exploded out the side.
No, I've never seen
That
They
was
heard
definitely
incredible.
heard it on.
Everyone
on
heard
the
that.
microphone.
Blew it
Yeah.
out the side.
Blew it out the side.
That was awesome,
That's
man.
the first
If you want to
time.
fuck, get 70 bucks. If you want to fuck, get 70 bucks. Blow it
Yeah.
aside.
Off the side there. That's
Wow,
incredible.
that
All
was
right.
Now it's
snapped us
Good
all
job.
out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back to me.
Mitch, yeah,
Mitch, your guest.
yeah. Mitch Hurwitz.
Mitch Hurwitz went to my high school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
No
and
shit.
he was.
Where's
the
your high school?
Estancia.
Down on
Sound-
Estancia.
No,
Estancia.
Estancia. I'm sorry, I
What?
said like that as a joke
I
because
jump
everyone
by your
does.
shit all the
Yeah.
time. They're still
Yeah,
skating.
Estancia.
They're skating hard, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Pandemic or not, they are skating.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
tearing it up.
Tearing it up.
Yeah, and yeah, I live right by there, which is weird to be driving past your high school all the time
I know,
to go to
yeah.
the beach, and it's like God, I just want to stop driving past this.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but hashtag Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa.
Yeah, we haven't talked about this yet.
Have
You
you
guys are
seen
fucking
these-
basically neighbors,
Have you
right?
seen these other fucking cities? Come on, man. Costa Mesa's where it's at.
It is a
is.
nice city.
Third time I've lived here.
Born and raised for
Oh.
me, and I feel
Born and
very
raised?
born
Fuck
and
yeah.
raised.
I
Born
like
and raised.
right where I'm at.
Great
Dude.
spot. You love Huntington. I love
Beach in
Huntington
Maine?
too.
I love
Huntington.
I
You
love
just
it
have
too.
a little bit of a problem with white power in Huntington.
And I'm all right with it if you say
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Look at those gorgeous blue eyes.
I feel right at home.
I think Ukraine was invaded a few
Yeah,
times,
dude,
right? Their
absolutely.
sovereignty was
Yeah.
threatened over and
We're all right
over
with it
again.
as long as we're not the ones being shot at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
downtown.
Oh,
No,
here he
no,
goes.
no. I can't. We can't.
Oh, too much
pay
pressure.
attention.
Okay,
If you
all right,
want
all
to
But
fuck
Costa Mesa-
70 bucks.
But Costa Mesa because
Yep.
$70.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right.
Shane's still winning.
Yeah, still reigning supreme.
Yep.
I mean, the
But-
honorary wins, is an explosion, but you know,
Right.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
gonna do? But that rarely happens.
Nick
That
got
never
Nick got the loudest of all time award, probably.
Pretty great.
for
honorary bragging. In 10 years, you'd be like, "What about that loudest?" Be like, "You get the
You
loudest.
get the loudest.
The loudest is you."
Thank you,
No,
sir.
Costa Mesa is really, really
What a great fucking
a
city.
cool city,
Yeah.
and I feel very lucky to have grown up there. And yeah, it's hard to leave when it's so cool. Like the only place that I've lived out otherwise is Santa Barbara, which is
Oh
also
my
really
God.
cool
That's
because I
pretty
went to
cool.
school there. I
Okay.
went to UCSB.
There you go.
And got my music degree.
Woo!
Yeah, so I'm a
Yeah,
real
you
musician,
did.
all right?
He's got a
Fuck
degree. Music. What was it like? with-
Ethnomusicology was my
I have an ethnomusicology degree.
Yay!
What
Wow.
the fuck? We
And-
both have ethno degrees.
And do we want to discuss the other similarity?
What's
Yeah.
Same birthday.
What year?
You
what
guys?
year?
Oh, that's right. You
what
guys have
year?
birthday-
What
Oh,
year?
yeah.
86.
Oh, you are a little older than
Yeah. If you want to
1
fucking
year.
70 bucks.
If you
wanna fucking
What comes out on our birthday? Our single.
Yeah, we have a new
but
song
more
coming out.
importantly,
Yeah.
RTJ
RTJ 4 is coming?
drops on June 5th.
Nice.
Oh, it's gonna
can't wait.
overshadow
Congrats.
our release. Woo!
I'm not gonna spoil this for myself.
Same audience.
yet,
Same audience.
but I'm pretty sure
I mean,
that
Nick's. Yes, same audience.
yeah, it's still me. Yeah, I'm still here. I think I'm getting tickets to the next RTJ concert. I think they release something at the end of the year.
Okay, let's see if it happens.
I bought tickets. I saw.
Is that
I saw
birthday
the receipt.
present?
Who knows?
Oh.
Well, let's see if it fucking happens. That's
You already
awesome.
saw the receipt?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask this for everyone else. RTJ?
Run the jewels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run the jewels.
So, this artist
Mm-hmm.
did artwork
Yeah, yeah,
for
Killer
Run the
Mike.
Jewels.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude,
Yeah.
Killer Mike.
Did I already mention it?
Yeah.
Dude, it's
So you have the same birth date, which
Yeah.
makes you both Geminis.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Twinsies.
And
So, there's like actually
beard
6
mates.
people here.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
that. You are
Yeah.
both 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's really 6 people
Don't
here.
get the other side talk.
Uncle Nick. You mean Uncle Nick, right?
How dare you?
Oh no, that's just an extension of already Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other end of Nick is this. Is it? Well, what's the other side of Shane? Is it quiet? Is it reserved? Is it books?
What's the
Is it-
Gemini?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think the others. I'm more reserved as a person in general, and I think the other side of Shane is kind of Shape Pitaki, but also very self-critical. It's like you're crazy, but you're kind of harsh, dude. Can you relax? Can you just like chill out for a second? Like,
That's
we
not
just
a
wanna be
musician
chill.
way. That's
No,
not a
dude.
musician
Yeah.
way at
It's
all.
either- there's a light
Especially
switch.
drummers.
On or
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
You're already like, how do I? Yeah. This. Yeah.
Let me drink my
this-
beer.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about just before this because I was still interested in it.
Costa Mesa.
No, but it was like right after that.
Ethno.
Ethno. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
a fucking ethno degree? What's the ethno program like there in Santa Barbara?
It's
Fucking SB
it's
in
good.
the house.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know that UCLA is kind of where.
That's where I went.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
where it started.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty good. Like it was pretty rad being able to. I did a sitar class,
Nice.
and I did Indian tabla,
Fuck.
and then
I took a classical Indian
Then you
class.
took a
Yeah.
took a Beatles class.
I
Where you
wish
played both of those for him.
I wish
There was a Beatles class. Yeah.
That's the bullshit about having a music or doing the music program is you can't do music and pop culture
Yeah.
or do
Those
like
are all
history. Rock.
GEs.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why can't I fucking do that? I'm a musician getting a music degree, and I'm not allowed to take that shit. That doesn't make any sense.
But they offered
at all.
it, but not to you.
No, you can
What's
still
it-
take it. It just doesn't count for
It
anything.
doesn't
so there's
count
no
for
point.
anything.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to get graded for your money?
Yeah. Do you want to take
then
an
do it-
extra class for no reason?
Then do it for the love.
Yeah. How much do you
I love
the
giving him
Beatles?
thousands of dollars for this grade.
But I was also in a gamelan performance group,
Fuck yes.
which Indonesian gamelan.
What's
Hot
You
chocolate.
either-
Why does it keep popping
You
up in
either
my life?
love it or
'Cause
you
Lizzie.
hate it. You either love it.
I don't know.
You either love it or you hate it. It's basically, yeah, it's a bunch of metallophone instruments with a couple drums here and there.
And
It's
some
Indonesian.
gongs.
Yeah,
Gongs and xylophones.
it's a drummer's appreciation.
It really is.
Kind
You
of
have to like
kind of music.
percussion.
Oh, it's boring.
Yeah.
It's like
No, it's
No.
not. It is not boring.
It's not boring.
Ding 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 ding
Yeah,
ding 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 ding. It's like, what is going on right now?
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm being
not boring.
hunted.
It's the bottom floor of Nam.
It is the bottom floor of Nam.
I don't want to listen.
Yeah.
Stop.
It is the bottom floor of Nam.
Yeah.
It's loud.
You
It is
just walk
fucking
in
loud.
there like,
Yeah. It's chaos. Oh my god.
The great thing about ethnomusicology focus as well is I didn't have to do all those recitals that you were required to do
Oh.
if you're focused on a specific instrument. You know.
Okay, so the thing at UCLA was when I was there, I think this has changed since I've been there, but ethnomusicology and the jazz program were the same thing. So jazz was technically part of ethno.
Okay.
So I have an ethno degree, but I was really a jazz degree, right?
Yeah.
I think since then it's jazz and ethno. It's two different things. So I did have to do those recitals and shit. So
Yeah. Gotcha.
I did have to do like a senior recital and
Yeah, I still did performances.
Yeah,
because,
of course. Yeah,
because that was part of the credit is,
Right.
is getting in ensembles and stuff
Right,
like that. But my senior paper was, or for getting my degree was just writing a big senior paper, which
Right.
I did. Humble brag,
Uh-huh.
21 pages in one night.
Yeah.
One night. No,
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I didn't even. I didn't even read over it. I just like
What was it about?
spelling and grammar. Okay, check. Alternate.
What'd you get on it? What'd you get on it?
A.
And what was it about? Oh,
A.
what was it about?
A's for
So
days.
I did the look at the reemergence of surf music in popular culture, because it was like the growlers started
Okay.
getting big,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Beach House
Beach
and-
House. But even like
West
looking at
Coast.
even looking at like Pulp Fiction and how that had a resurgence, and I kind of like tracked that and like interviewed some of the bands that I knew.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was super fun, and I was very, I put it in the back burner, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I got to get this done. Let's burn it out.
Because
in one night.
SB is quarter system, right? It's 10
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't know if I liked that or hated that.
I liked it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because too, for one thing, if you have a professor that you really don't like,
Mhm.
it's a shorter amount of time that you have to deal with them.
Yeah.
But then you also have to do more
A lot of
classes.
shit.
You have
Yeah.
because you have 3 quarters pretty
Right.
much within the
Yeah.
year. You can do summer session as the 4th quarter, but
Yeah.
it was fun.
Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ethno, man.
that's the only other place that I'd really want to live is Santa
Okay.
Barbara besides
Yeah.
Costa
Good
Mesa.
area.
Good.
Good
I
area.
haven't
Fucking
spent
call.
enough time there.
Santa Barbara's great.
I've played a
Yeah.
couple shows up there. Isla
Incredible.
Vista.
Every day's a
Yeah.
vacation.
I've
Good
definitely
times.
only done like the slow thing.
Slow's
Slow
I
is
good
love
cool.
too.
slow and Pismo.
So it was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my 2 jams.
It's
Oh,
just
my
a little
birthday.
chilly.
Megan was just like,
Oh, you mean my birthday?
oh yeah, our birthday.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
My girlfriend was talking about for our birthday.
Uh-huh.
Since
You're coming with them.
since Baxter Guitars is like really backed up, they're not going to get my guitar until the end of the year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just doing like a big
My turn to
giant
be-
weekend. The thing that sucks about doing that is that we're in fucking meltdown.
Yeah.
So
No,
like,
I mean,
I'm gonna go to slow and then not go to the breweries or
Yeah.
the restaurant. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go to slow. Like, I might as
Yeah.
well just fucking stay in my apartment, shut the doors, and get king crab legs. And like,
Yeah.
that's the same thing as driving 3 hours
Well-
and sitting in an Airbnb and getting king crab legs.
Little lady's at the end of the July, and summer's gonna be fucked this year.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, well, what if? She's like, I just want to. What if we have a tiki party, and we rent an Airbnb? If 4 people can come, they can stay one night. We'll have a little party,
Yeah.
and then we can have a weekend just away with a giant pool
Yeah.
and a good
That's
fucking
pretty
time.
much. Megan's thinking about just like
Just a little getaway, just to
yeah, renting somewhere just like down south, like 40 minutes. and just renting a big fucking place. And
Yeah,
having us
we were
all go
looking
there
at
for
La
my
Jolla. We were
for my
looking
birthday,
at yeah.
for our birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe
So we were asking
maybe
what
we'll
the-
just get a fucking giant mansion.
I was on
$400.
the drive here. I was like, "What's the plan?"
Yeah.
And your lady's birthday is coming up.
Hers is coming up, and I think we're just keeping it mellow. Her and Amy, because Mike's girlfriend, you didn't hear this, but my girlfriend and Mike's girlfriend have the same birthday, and they are a year apart as well.
Sick.
Yeah, so I think they're doing a thing at Mike and Amy's house, just a very, 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 very small, responsible, still abiding by
Allegedly.
6 feet away.
Allegedly is all you gotta
Guidelines.
say. Allegedly.
Washing their hands while talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but and two, like past 30, it's like you don't really need to do anything specifically. You just
Yeah, the thing.
keep it mellow.
None of us. If you're feeling sick, let's not hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Uh,
if you know anyone sick.
yeah.
That-
Just,
I think- yeah.
My thing is,
Or you're getting sick.
I clean
Right.
trucks. I clean all these other dirty ass trucks. So if you think you're not dying, you're gonna die tomorrow, dude. But
He's got it.
That's
He's
but
had it. He's patient zero. Actually, he's been spreading it since last June.
Stop. Just consistent.
When he went to Arizona, he came back with it.
I do it. I can go get it done. But I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
it's available to you.
Yeah, U-Haul would totally pay for it.
They would
already
pay
told
for
me
it.
I can just go.
Would you
in
be
a line.
reimbursed?
Yeah.
That's hilarious because you still have to pay for it up front.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
This is
fucking
U-Haul, dude.
hilarious.
But,
I love that.
What's happening?
Is your lady cool with like leaving and shit?
Getting
out of town?
Well, like if you were to come to my place. No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm just thinking.
I mean, I'm here now. Like I've
Yeah,
already
yeah.
been exposed.
We already
so-
have the
Well,
cooties.
We have the proof that I've been exposed.
Allegedly,
to.
allegedly. We're holograms.
Our birthday,
We're not really here right now.
Our
yeah.
birthday is in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna just have some people over at my house.
On your birthday?
Yeah. Fuck everybody.
You're not
day of the
leaving
week is
town? We were just talking about you.
Yeah, but if I don't leave town, what the
Right.
fuck am I gonna
Okay.
do?
Yeah.
All right.
Like if
All
I
right.
go like let's Airbnb down south and everything's $5 billion, I'm like, well, we're not going.
No,
we're
no
not
one's
gonna-
staying anywhere right now. Prices are low. You
Well,
should see the places
or
I'm looking
can
at.
you-
Yeah.
Or can you even? That's
Yeah.
some Airbnbs. Right there, we're not even doing it at all, right?
Yeah. So the whole thing.
I don't know. The places I got availability.
I mean, if it's on the site,
I'll
that means
send you
it's
guys
probably
some
still
fucking
there, yeah.
links.
If I
Where
don't
do you
go
wanna go?
somewhere, then maybe we just fucking have people over at my place, and then we're just gonna king crab it.
There you go.
Everyone throw $20, we eat king crab.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'll
brought that
still
up. You
cook.
guys live super close to each other, huh?
Super
Or-
close.
We do. Oh, yeah. No, I
Yeah.
told
Yeah,
them
we
it
do.
would be faster if I ran there. Because I just have to pass the park, cut through the little golf course drive, and then that's his neighborhood.
Super
Awesome.
close.
Great fucking neighborhood.
Super close. Yeah.
I go in and out of the like cul-de-sacs over in that area too, and
Yeah.
just because Tree City, like air is clean. Like
Yeah.
when I lived in Mar Vista, I'm not running around, that neighborhood's in the middle
Right.
of LA. Costa Mesa, clean
Yeah.
air.
The only thing that's really such a bummer to see from growing up there is
Oh.
so many of the luxury apartments that are popping up, and they're taking away from the industry side of Costa Mesa,
Sure, yeah.
which is like a big deal especially for like Newport and. Well, I guess some of Huntington, but like some of the coastal regions, like
Right.
all the manufacturing is done in Costa Mesa, and there's that big portion near Tiki Bar
Yeah.
where it's all manufacturing, but they
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
just wipe those out, put in these
more,
stupid,
more.
ugly
What is
luxury
it? Right by
apartments.
Catalina Fish Kitchen. There's
Yeah.
that whole thing.
Yeah.
Those
there's
developments. Those developments are garbage. I
Yeah.
don't know who's developing that.
I don't know who's living there.
We started watching that
I don't know
go
who's
up.
living there. Like, who can afford to live in an apartment for $1 million?
And your
Pretty much.
rooftop, your
Yeah.
rooftop balcony thing
Yeah.
is half of this room
Right.
with your neighbor right there.
Yeah.
And so you go, cheers.
Yeah.
I can hear you breathe, right? That's cool. I'm glad we're here at the
I don't-
corner of nothing and nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I know why this happens because money.
Money.
Yeah.
Big money, and that's what fuels everything. But
and everyone just wants to live here. Just,
Yeah.
Orange
Yeah.
County, dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's up? Dares are here?
There's
Yay!
Brothers Dare.
The Brothers Dare are here.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you, man. It's a shame.
It's
like,
a really bummer.
and,
It's a big bummer.
Huntington Beach did a couple fucking things too at fucking Main and
bunch of
Beach where they
losers,
put
dude.
the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
At Ettinger and Gothard, another fucking high rise right there for some reason,
The,
Oh
also-
yeah.
cramming people in.
Yeah. Also, the sad part too, which you might not be aware of. I don't know when you moved to Costa Mesa.
I've been in and out of here for the last 10 years.
So, Azulon.
Yeah.
The
Oh, I can tell.
retiree
Oh, I can
senior
tell.
living, like like fuck fest for
Leisure
old
World,
people.
yeah.
People like that used to be a bowling alley called Kona Lanes.
Wow.
It used to be an ice rink called Ice Chalet.
What?
And there used to be a movie theater there, a Regal Cinemas movie
Yeah, like we're with the
theater.
Fonz,
Holy
right?
fuck.
Yeah.
Behind the
Yeah,
Fonz.
now it's
Yeah.
I heard
porcelain
about that.
skincare.
Dude, it was so cool as a kid to have all that stuff.
Sure.
It got run down for sure.
How long
But if-
ago? When did that happen?
So I think they built. I think this was in high school that Kona Lanes closed down. And they started shutting everything down, and then they probably started building, probably like around 2008 or something like that. Or
Okay.
yeah, or maybe not even that. I think it was. There wasn't much there for quite a few years, and maybe towards 2010, 2011, they started building this senior living
Yeah.
residence
That
apartments,
area.
like,
Thing.
and it just if
That
they
whole
would have.
wing, it just like turned into this like.
Yeah. If they would have, I mean, I know that's not how business people work, and like, but if they would have invested in the bowling alley and the movie theater and the ice chalet and just like redone it,
Yeah.
it would have been such a cool thing
Yeah,
for
But
everyone.
then they just
Right.
thought about Triangle Square and they're like, just a movie theater.
Exactly. I think they figured out where their city center was
Let's
going
make
to
that
be.
little area.
So they could be Newport
uninhabitable.
Mesa. Is that when that all started to go down?
Yeah, Triangle Square is such a weird.
It's a weird mall.
Yeah, and they
It's
can't
a
even
weird
keep
mall.
businesses in
Dude,
there.
I was so
It's so
sad when.
weird. It's a weird
what was
location.
what was the bull
when
thing?
was that
a
put up?
tavern.
Saddle Ranch.
Oh, Saddle
dude.
Ranch, yeah.
Oh man, I love their barbecue.
And-
And they got kicked out.
But it got they
They're gone.
attract a lot of douchey people.
They're gone.
Like
I know
him.
they're gone.
well, Triangle Square.
See, exactly.
Triangle Square.
Exactly.
I went.
I do love Yard House. I do love Yard House.
I like
so
it.
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
But that's a
That's good.
chain. It's a fucking
It
chain.
is, but
yeah.
beers. Come on.
Yeah,
You've
but
got
yeah, it
The
used
pizza window. So good.
yeah.
Sorry.
Black Knight is a good little divey bar.
Taco
Have
Tuesday.
you-
at
But
Black
nothing
Knight.
stays there. Nothing stays
But
there.
have you been to the dueling pianos?
I didn't even know.
Have you
there?
been to
Oh, I
H-
guess I've seen the sign.
Have you been to H2O Sushi Bar?
I was gonna say, what about the fucking
No.
food joints at the bottom?
Yeah,
I've been to
never been to the-
Creamistry.
Have you been
Yeah.
to the Cream Street?
I've been there.
Sick
Okay,
Friends
all
of
right.
Street.
It's
good.
fun. It's whatever.
It's ice cream.
Bowling alley? Is there a bowling alley?
Tavern Bowl, which
Tavern Bowl. Is it cool? Uh-oh.
It's
You missed the
Can I
old
bring my own
It's
bowling
bowling
ball?
alley.
well,
Of
I mean,
course.
it's just not a legit bowling alley. You throw down the ball and it doesn't like sink to the floor.
Wait a minute.
It kind of bounces because it's not a properly built.
It's not a bowling alley. It's
Hot take. Sorry.
Allegedly.
Tavern
Sorry.
Bowl.
Yeah, no, keep going.
So it's a bar arcade thing.
I don't think it's even an arcade.
Does
is
it have small balls?
I don't know.
No, it has
That's what
full
she
size
said.
balls.
Full-size
Full
balls.
size
Full balls.
Can I bring my
Full
own
balls.
bowling ball?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Shoes?
They
It's in
have
the trunk
shoes.
of my
Yeah,
car.
Okay.
They have shoes. You could probably bring your
All
bowling.
right.
I don't know. But
Okay, what's your hot
they
take?
they just didn't build it the way a proper bowling alley feels. For
Yeah.
whatever reason, when I've only been there a couple times, but
Yeah.
when you throw a ball down the lane, it just doesn't like sink into the lane and go. You know, I don't know how to else explain
It's
that.
more of a bar and less of a bowling alley. Do they
Yeah.
have league night at Tavern Bowl?
I very highly doubt it.
That's
Okay.
the difference.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I
That's-
very highly doubt
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They have league bowl at the tavern.
That's the difference.
Well, they don't even
No,
have
it makes sense. It
and
makes
they
sense.
don't even have
Baseball
that
is
many
a proper
lanes.
bowling alley.
How many lanes are there?
One.
I think there's maybe 10 at most.
Okay, yeah,
At
yeah.
most.
So it's about the experience. It's not about
What
bowling.
are those
yeah.
like little finger skateboards called?
tech decks?
Tech decks,
So
bro?
it's
Yeah.
it's your tech deck bowling alley. So
Yeah.
at your
Wait,
the
are you
seat-
dissing Tech decks?
No, I'm saying the bowling
Pro
Tech
hot
deck.
take.
Pro.
the bowling bowling lane balls this big on your table. There's just a groove, and you just tech deck bowling, dude.
And that's Tavern
That's
Bowl.
what Tavern
Yeah,
Bowl
and then you just,
Everyone bowls a
so you
300
do it
here.
while you're drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the shuffleboard.
Every lane
is
has
it?
bumpers. Yeah.
What's the bar game where you throw the fucking sawdust on and it's
Shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard.
It's shuffle,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
shuffleboard.
Okay, so
Hand
what's
shuffleboard.
the
Hand
one
shuffleboard,
That's
yeah.
shuffleboard too.
hand shuffleboard?
Yeah,
There's two different kinds of shuffleboard. Yeah.
Bar. When you're in a bar, it says bar shuffleboard.
Yeah.
And when you're on a cruise ship,
It's old people
Shuffleboard.
shuffle.
That's old people
Patrick's Pub.
Yeah.
Patrick's
oh,
Pub.
Patrick's
Yeah.
over there.
Funny
That's
enough, for me, that
For
is
me.
For me,
I'll be back opening night.
No,
I have a good memory there, so I'll be back.
I don't have that good of it because for me it's the high school reunion. For
Oh.
me, the night before Thanksgiving,
Nice.
everyone would from my high school and Costa Mesa High would go there, and so that's
yeah.
either
Right. It
that's
says
either a
White
good thing
Rhino.
or that's a bad thing.
I was
you know?
gonna say, Shane.
Depending on who shows up
Ours
or
is
what.
called White Rhino.
Wet
anytime-
rhino.
No,
White. Yeah.
White rhino.
Yeah.
So anytime we
The
want to go
Rhino.
see people from our high school, we're
Yeah.
back in town.
Yeah.
You're at
just
the
go to
Rhino.
The White Rhino.
Well,
dude.
Goat Hill
There's
Tavern
so-
too for us as well.
Goat.
That's on Goat
Goat.
any given night. That's Goat Hill
Yeah,
Tavern.
dude.
But for the night before Thanksgiving,
I don't know.
that's
Where is
Patrick's
it?
Pub.
Dude, did you
I've never
see
been there.
Goat Hill posted? They moved their
when
benches
it's back, let's go.
No.
after
Next
after
year.
it closed because of bullshit. Greg, they
Yes?
moved their benches in Goat Hill and they found a license
Oh.
that was expired from like 2013, and the guy actually responded, was like, "Yeah, that's my license. I totally lost it there." He's like, "I lost my whole wallet," and they're like, "Yeah, there's still $33 in it." So he's like, just
Give
hold
it
it for me." Yeah. But it was funny because Goat Hill was just like, "We moved our benches, and like, look what we found." They found a bunch of fucking driver's license, like chicks and all over, but the one was a whole wallet with
Nice.
money and everything still intact.
Nice.
So
Shout out Goat Hill.
It's an
Goat Hill.
institution.
And also,
Goat Hill's an institution.
Also, a little fun fact too. Sean of the Wayfarer, Sean Stevenson,
Okay. Yeah.
big dude, backwards hat. He used to work at Goat Hill,
Ah.
like for a long
Dude, they
time.
have so
Okay.
many beers on tap. That place is awesome for
That's
that.
what they're known.
But
That's
it's
the
also
thing.
It's a
white
sh-
trash land.
It's a shit house.
It's a shit.
Like there's a reason it has sawdust on the floor because so
Old
many people
school.
get
Old school.
fucking wrecked and puke in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
all, and it just stinks
Old
most
school.
of the time.
Shout
And
out
it's so
O-
loud.
Shout
It's
out OCC.
Oh yeah, big time.
Where the pool tables are, you can
Big time.
smoke outside. There's
Shout
no roof
out
over you.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Yeah, because they send.
the triangle.
Yeah.
See, it's always the triangle square to me, but it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
triangle now.
Isn't that funny how there's no saving of the syllables or time? The triangle and triangle square are the same amount
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
time. And so,
Triangle.
White Rhino is the name of the bar, but they call it the Rhino.
Big-
Why are you doing that?
Saving one syllable.
You're not.
Oh, you're not.
White
The Rhino.
versus
Yeah,
the. It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
amount.
Because it's that
So
sound.
Well,
White
no,
Rhino.
you would say the White Rhino, right? So you would say,
No.
I mean, if you're just
I'm
like,
going to White Rhino versus.
yeah, I'm going to White Rhino.
I'm heading to
Okay.
White Rhino.
Oh. No, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the White Rhino.
No, no.
I'm heading to
To-
White Rhino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's the same.
To White
That's the same. Yeah, that's the
Anyway.
same. Yeah.
For whatever reason, and South Park captured this perfectly.
They always
Shipatown.
do.
Yeah.
Shipatown.
Welcome.
Soda Sopa.
Soda Sopa. Like, that's what all of a sudden everyone decided to do is like,
Shorten it,
welcome.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, all of a sudden it's like, oh, this is really cool.
Yeah.
And
Visit
hip.
historical
Yeah.
landmarks. Like
Yeah.
Historical
Kenny's house.
Yeah.
Soda Sopa.
Oracle Kenny's.
Here, you're at home.
The lofts
man.
at
Yeah.
Soda Sopa. Yeah.
Dude, geniuses. Those
Oh,
guys.
geniuses.
I feel bad because I haven't kept up with everything.
Oh, I
the,
have.
the latest I watched was the 2016
yeah.
election, which
Oh.
was crazy.
My
Yeah, yeah.
God. it
Oh
was
my
great.
I'm
god!
They're
really
just-
bad. I'm really bad with that too. It's probably because we're got the same birthday.
Yeah.
I also
Gemini.
don't keep- yeah, I'm not so good at keeping up on South Park, but when I do see it, it's always fucking funny
Of
and on
course.
the nose and perfect.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
They're the
they can
cutting
pump
edge
that
of
shit out in
satire.
a couple days. So it's like, all right,
Yep.
animation, storyline, everything, bam, voiceovers, bam.
How stressful their job must be.
12 hours to air or whatever. 8 hours to air, whatever.
When
Yeah.
they're printing money, probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep
Yeah. Yeah.
going. Keep.
And they only have to do 10 episodes every like year. you
They've
know?
worked themselves into that contract
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
So that's like, okay, if you think about 10 episodes
pee.
a year, that's like one a week for 10 weeks. That's 10 weeks basically of hell.
Dude,
throughout
that's not
out
even
of
15
15
months.
They only do 10 episodes.
Maybe, yeah, like 15 maybe for a season.
They gotta do more than that.
Let's say
No,
it's
they're
20.
short now.
There's still 52 weeks in the year.
That's true. That's still
There's
less than half the year.
Less than half the year
Yeah,
they
yeah.
do shit. It's like once a month or like
Yeah, yeah. Well, once a week.
3 weeks.
No.
They're just like, gotta get something out this
Are you
week.
sure
No,
it's
no,
not
because
closer to 20? Because
I think it's-
lots of TV shows now, it's like 20
I think it's less than
episodes.
20. It's definitely less than 20 because
Yeah.
I watched the last one. It was less than 20. I think it might be like 15 or
Well, our
something.
fact checker
Yeah.
here is going to find out for
Right,
sure.
yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
What was the latest episode of or season of South Park? But anyway, yeah, because they are the 8 hours.
14.
14, right?
See,
So-
I told you.
It's more than 10. But the point is, they're doing that the day of, right? Did you see that documentary?
Oh,
yeah.
It's nuts.
If they split
Yeah.
into 2 seasons in a year, it's 10.
Wait,
So-
wait, 10 each?
So
then
if,
20?
if it's one
Yeah.
whole season, it's 14.
14,
If
or-
they do the multiple seasons in
It's
a
20,
year,
yeah.
it's 5 and 5.
Okay.
Oh,
5 and 5?
that's
Yeah,
even-
so it's split into 2 short seasons, equaling 10 episodes.
What?
Really?
So if it's one whole season, it's 14. If it's split into 2 short seasons, it's 10.
That's fucking crazy.
This is the weirdest thing
What
now,
does this
since
ma-
nobody watches
Dude.
TV. Yeah, no one watches TV, yeah.
on the TV. They watch Netflix. They watch
binge.
Hulu. They
Binging
binge.
is the new way of watching. Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that? It's such a weird thing to look back and remember. Like, oh, we
Having
have to
to
sit
wait-
through this commercial
And
like,
having to wait a week.
Yeah.
They still do that occasionally. Like HBO still
I
does
like
that.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty still
It's
does
a smart
that.
thing to do because
It is.
I would love to have this whole season right now.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
even started it.
I would be done about it. I would be
I
done
already
with
know
it.
about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I've
But
started
the
it.
fact that they do it every week is kind of cool.
Yeah. No, it's
Just-
good because it
just because
spaces it out. Yeah.
You
Remember like
appreciate
Game of
it.
Thrones,
Mhm.
dude? It was like every month?
Well,
Was Game of Thrones every week?
no, it was every week. It was every Sunday.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I guess
Yeah, yeah.
it wouldn't make sense if it was every month.
Yeah, yeah.
We were like
Every month. Yeah.
12 years later.
Yeah, it was every Sunday when the seasons were going. Yeah.
And it's looking back at it, you really get so much more involved and appreciative when you have to wait a week
It's
for that
nice
show.
to look forward to something,
Yeah.
too. It's like-
Cliffhangers matter more, right?
Yeah.
I do
Cliffhangers
love-
matter.
I do
Big
love,
time.
like, Stranger Things. We could just kill it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
would it have been better if we would have spaced it out? Because the last season, I was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
I was like C plus B.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
Like I didn't really care about it. It seemed all right, but
yeah.
it didn't like blow my fucking hair back.
Right.
But if I saw it every week, I'd be like, oh man, I was starving to see what fucking happened.
Right.
Because a lot of times I was just like, all right, next episode, let's go. You know,
Easy.
Like,
You
I don't want to wait.
It's all, yeah. It's kind of two. I mean, it's two different ways of viewing at that point, right? Because there are those shows that are made to be binged, right?
Right.
Like they know they like reference the fact that you just saw this episode, so you
Right.
know what's going on, right?
Right.
But last week,
like,
what are we kid? You just
Like
saw it 10
it's
minutes
more
ago.
of a comedy thing, right? Like because more comedy things will reference like, you literally just watched this, so you know what's happening, right? Big Mouth did it, BoJack Horseman did it,
Yeah.
like
Dude,
Yeah.
what's
Big Mouth.
Yeah,
the
Big Mouth's
PD
awesome.
show? It's on Netflix.
oh yes, I know what you're
Something
talking
PD.
about. Yes, fuck,
It's
what is it? Paradise PD? or
Yeah,
something?
Paradise
yeah,
PD.
Yeah.
I watched the first season and
Yeah.
like I started watching the second season because the first one's so good.
Yeah.
It's just like cartoon shit, just what you think. But the dog is just like addicted to drugs, and he's a drug sniffing dog, so he just like
Yeah.
keeps doing cocaine the whole time.
Nice.
He's just like, this is great. Like it's
Oh.
just very vulgar and like adult.
Nope, blew it.
It's
Yeah.
been. I've had a tough time getting into BoJack.
Really?
Me too.
I don't know why.
I don't do it.
I don't know why.
Gemini's, birthday buddies.
Birthday buddies, don't give a fuck.
It's just so
Why isn't he dead yet?
insightful.
yeah.
I was like, kill the horse, dude.
Why
We
isn't he
eat
dead
horses.
yet?
We eat horses. Let's kill them.
I don't know what it is. it's
It's dark. It's very
I
dark.
love
watched
the
I watched like
dialogue.
4 seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
And like a lot of things I liked, but there was too many things where I just was like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
And like there was too many I don't care, so I was just like, I don't.
It's a dark show.
It's
Yeah.
you have to be in
I'm
for the dark.
fucking super dark.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's just something
It-
about it where it didn't just like strum on my chords as I was watching.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Rick
like-
and Morty's super super
That's
super
sure.
dark.
no,
and I-
but this one handles like
Mental illness and addiction.
yeah, like
and shit.
emotional
Yeah,
beat downs, like
Oh,
your
yeah,
entire
I get
life.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
But just like
Abuse.
there's
Yeah.
there's enough side characters. So I'm like, they're not even like good side characters. to
Fair
me.
enough.
And I just rather
Alright.
like keep watching.
Hey man,
Taste,
art is subjective.
But
Yeah.
that's exactly where I think it just like
Yeah,
runs
yeah.
down. Like I love
Yeah.
the little kitty chick, like
Princess
Bojack-
Carolyn.
Dude,
Yeah, yeah.
she's like the
Yeah.
fucking great. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's so many like that other dog, the golden retriever guy.
Oh, Mr.
Mr. Peanut Butter.
Peanut butter.
I fucking hate Mr. Peanut Butter.
Love Mr. Peanut. Paul F. Tompkins, man.
I mean, I don't care who played
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Still hate him. I hate the character, not the guy.
That's
Like,
funny.
I don't really
So you
care.
hate
Yeah, yeah.
the man and his children.
I hope he dies and gets corona right now.
I
Rona,
don't.
you got the Rona. You got the
Paul F. Tompkins, I love you.
Rick and Morty all day, everyone.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen the latest
Dude,
one.
I haven't seen the latest either.
Me neither.
Um,
Not
it's-
any of this
two out,
season.
right?
It's
Like-
good.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good.
Post Story Train
Post Story Train. Story Train is
is the first one.
okay.
Yeah.
My hot take. I think Story Train's more fun
Okay.
as a pacing
Okay.
thing, but I think the latest episode is
More Rick and Morty.
Funnier?
funnier in a human critique.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
which they
Yeah, that's
do
what they do.
often.
Yeah.
In a human
South
critique.
Park-ish.
Now
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotta know what it is.
Yeah, no, that's probably what I'm gonna watch first thing when I get home is the new Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I allegedly can't watch it,
Oh.
so I found a way to watch it.
Allegedly.
I allegedly the wrong part.
That that show really fucked me up. Like the first time I binged through it all because
Mhm.
it's so nihilistic
Yeah.
and so like what is nothing
All of it,
matters.
yeah.
Like I got pretty fucked up. Like
That's his point. That's always his point.
What is it? The vindictive. What is it? The Vindicators. Yeah.
That's such a great song.
Good
Yeah.
song.
Oh shit.
Amazing
What is that
song.
band?
Flaming Lips?
No. Fuck.
I feel like it could be.
It's
I knew.
kinda
I looked up that band after that, but
Dude.
now I don't remember.
such
Good
a
band. Good. The whole band
amazing
is good.
song to fit
That
that moment.
sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah,
you just-
and-
and you-
Yeah.
what?
That show.
Were you
fucked
stoned
me
at
up.
all?
No, I
You-
might have been drunk at some point.
You owe it to yourself to be
Yeah. Oh, it's
at
fun to be
least some
stoned.
kind of inebriated.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
you watch Super Joe without being high?
Aqua
You
Teen.
can.
Yeah.
Should you?
Aqua Teen, you can.
in that show.
Aqua Teen's fucking
Aqua Teen's fun.
so great.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
What fucks
Such
about
a
Aqua Teen?
weird, crazy fucking.
I'm still going to bed to Aqua Teen and Space Ghost like Adult
Nice.
Swim
Yeah.
classics.
Adult Swim?
Aqua
dude.
Teen has that artwork too, where like if you're too stoned, you're like, "Is this 3D?" You're like,
Love
this
Aqua
happening
it's
Teen.
just like flat, but like,
Yeah, yeah.
is this popping?
The
a little
fucking
bit?
flash, the like
Yeah, just like
jerky
so
motions,
shitty,
and
just draw-
yeah.
You're like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
Ready for a fun fact? I'll see how quickly I can get to this.
Okay.
Theme song is done by a guy named Schoolie D. Nikki and I, she loves the show. She has it on DVD. We watch it when we go
Aqua
to bed.
Teen?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're like, this is such a fucking Beastie Boys ripoff. Well,
Ah.
Schoolie D is 80s as fuck, well respected, and License to Ill, one of the tracks actually samples Schoolie D.
Ah.
So
Cool.
no, it
That's
doesn't sound like Beastie Boys.
It is
It's-
Beastie Boys.
It
It
sounds
is
like
Beastie
Schoolie D.
Yeah.
So
Beastie
that's-
Boys sound like Schoolie D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
theme song.
That's
Cool.
sick.
All right.
My favorite
That's awesome.
character, I probably or like cameo or whatever in Aqua Teen was the turkey from the future, and it went on for time and time and time again, and everyone's just like, "Dude, shut up! What are you talking?" And the giblets, oh, the poor giblets. I thought that was so weird and so
Yeah.
crazy of this freaking.
Adult Swim is catering to that sort of humor,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
So that's
man.
the Adult Swim thing.
That's
is the
right up
weird.
my
Yeah.
alley. Yeah.
Tim and Eric.
Tim and
Like,
Eric,
oh my
Tim and
God.
Eric Andre,
Eric Andre,
Yeah.
Squidbillies.
Squidbillies,
Super Jail.
Super Jail, yeah.
Oh man.
Looks like we've crashed the party. Metalocalypse, dude.
Metalocalypse.
Fuck.
Oh my
Yeah,
Metalocalypse is so good.
I need to rewatch that.
That is a fun show.
Oh my god,
That is a
it's
fun
so
show.
good.
The music in that's pretty good
Oh,
too.
yeah. Brendan
Dude.
Small, dude.
Space
Yeah.
Ghost. Coast to
I
Coast.
watched
Space
watched
Ghost.
him.
Space Ghost.
I watched Brendan Small do it live at the Orpheum opening up for. Was it Wolf Mother?
What?
Mastodon?
Oh yes,
Mastodon.
yes. Dude,
They went on tour together. Brendan Small and Mastodon went on. Death Clock and
Yes,
Mastodon
yes.
went on tour together. Yeah.
Insane!
Oh, that sounds
my
awesome.
god!
Did they only go out once?
That was a tour.
Yeah, I think
Mastodon
that was
Death
it.
Clock was only on
No,
the road.
I think they've done other stuff.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so. It was at the Orpheum or the Palladium.
Oh, that's so rad.
I think it was the Palladium.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good.
That's so awesome.
And he like that guy did all the music.
All of it.
Yeah.
Like
Drum programming. all of it.
Metalocalypse
Yeah.
is genius shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that stuff is
I love the guys that
really
metal-
hard and really fast.
I still
Yeah,
owe
yeah.
myself a full rewatch on
Oh, fun.
Metalocalypse.
Fun one.
Probably as soon as I finish one
I
of
don't.
these.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I've ever seen the whole thing.
What's happening? Oh, Pickle!
I've seen that just like in.
I can't
All
play
over the
slow. I can't play slow.
Archer?
slow pickles.
Archer?
Oh
Anyone?
yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
No.
I,
See,
Yeah.
I never
Archer
got like fully into it, but
I did.
Yeah.
I did several seasons of Archer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
Yeah.
seen Archer. I just
yeah.
couldn't
Good show.
tell you
Good
anything.
fucking
Yeah,
show.
great show.
That has a very distinct writing style. That
Yes.
like
Right.
the like leave off one line and then segue to another scene where the same line is the same response.
Yeah.
Archer is probably the best at that. Like,
Yes.
They do that every episode.
No, I love their style. I haven't
yeah.
seen a show that quite does their comedic timing.
Oh, it's great.
And value. And
Yeah, yeah.
the last season, they found like they got tired of it. They did like 6 seasons or something.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
And the writers were like, I think we're done with this. We don't want to keep doing this. And so they, spoiler alert, they kill him.
What?
Well, they
no,
don't.
he starts in space or
There's
some
one where he
shit.
starts dead,
They
right?
don't. They don't kill him. They put him in a coma. So then he goes into a dreamland. And they do like 3 whole seasons of the same.
Oh, Jesus. What'd you do?
The same characters, the same everything, but
I'm bleeding.
the setting changes. You're bleeding.
I'm dead.
You got the Rona.
I got the Rona.
You infected us all.
Sorry. Sorry. Ground zero right here.
There's 10 seasons of Archer.
Okay,
10?
so they
Holy
so they put him in a coma in like 7 or 8, and they spent the
Ready
last
to look
2
at this?
seasons just having fun with the characters.
Yeah.
And the last one was in space.
Awesome.
So
It's like Dreamland or some shit.
Dreamland
right?
was was
Right.
the first one when he was in a coma. So you get to like see all the characters in a totally different.
Not as good.
Close.
First
Still
one's
pretty
still
good.
the
Still
Raiders.
the best, yeah.
Oh
First
shit! Was
is
that
still-
was that your third?
Dude,
It's
the
the last
podcast
one,
is
yeah.
coming to the
Last
end,
one.
dude.
Yeah. We're closing in, dude. We're over.
Greg, you got some work to do. It looks
I
like.
have so much work
You
to
have a
do.
lot of work
I
to do.
know.
We're
It's
closing
'cause
in
the
on 2
mouth
hours,
is so
so.
busy.
Okay, well, real quick. Simpsons.
all
all
day.
day.
All day.
Except past season 10.
Yeah, well,
I don't
mean-
care.
Does
No, I
anyone
mean-
care about this new shit?
No. And that's
I
what I
don't.
don't know. But why did they why
Why-
is it still going on?
Money.
Why?
Money and
because of
Who's
the
watching it?
institution.
Who's watching it? No, but that's almost for me that's harming it to a certain degree.
I understand what
Oh.
you're
I
saying.
agree with you,
I
sir.
love
I understand.
seasons 1 through 10, or let's say like realistically 3 maybe through 10.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Why did they just not stop it?
Here's what I like to think.
I'm not a
it's
big fan of
training
season
ground.
one.
It's
I
a
like
training ground for writers. Like writers, if you write on The Simpsons,
it's become SNL.
it's the SNL of animated shows.
But
100%.
But
yeah.
South Park really does it so much better.
They do.
You know?
So,
Yeah.
They're so
How many years have they been on?
oriented.
They changed their formula.
Yeah, they did.
In the
They did.
more
In, like,
modern
a few years
seasons,
ago.
they got to this full story arc
yeah.
thing instead of being fucking
Monster of the Week.
man bear
yeah.
pig for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
Man bear pig.
redo
Are we
that
gonna
kind
kill
of
Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
haven't killed Kenny in a while. They just haven't killed. Yeah, yeah.
people, crab.
crab people.
Tastes like crab. Look like people.
Crab people.
The video games are the best.
The video games are super fun.
Like
So
there's
good.
there's nothing like doing a whole level where the whole background is crab.
Yep.
People, crab.
There's a
But,
whole level
yeah,
in the first.
but I'm right there with you. Like their
Yeah.
early shit when they were establishing all these things, and they
Yeah.
Futurama.
They wrote some of the
Futurama
better than later Simpsons.
better than later Simpsons.
Better than
As
later
a
Simpsons.
whole,
Right?
Oh, yeah.
They got dropped from network after network.
Yeah, they
They
went
went into
several
like
networks.
short films and shit. Nikki and I will always put on Futurama as background because
Oh, it's good.
oh my
Quality.
god,
Just
Futurama
top
porn,
quality.
right?
every Futurama
Because you
porn,
want to see
where
Leela.
the background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuck.
where it's just one eye staring at you from the yeah.
Big old tits, one eye, dude.
Zoidberg.
Zoid. Yeah.
Zoidberg
Never had a
fucking
blowjob
Leela.
from Zoidberg.
The writing on that thing is so consistent.
Oh, yeah.
that series I
Yeah.
believe is more consistent than Simpsons.
It is.
Yeah, and
It is.
like probably underrated. You know, no one
is.
watches as much
Yeah,
as they probably
they
should.
definitely don't hang on certain shit for as long as
Richard
a lot
Nixon-
of like Simpsons and whatnot does.
They-
Richard
they kinda
Nixon
got
has
the
a
formula-
on. Like what's the Santa's Little Helper? They'll always bring Santa's Little Helper into
Right.
Simpsons.
The
But
Treehouse of
with
Horror shit. Yeah.
Futurama, they'll
They
like
gave them
take something
permission
and
to,
they once it's burnt, it's like we're not going to talk about this ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They set
Like-
themselves in space, so they have no rules.
Oh yeah, it's just
Right.
Homer can only have so many jobs.
Right.
Bart can
Yeah.
only have so
And
many
that's
problems.
they've gone through every single frickin' story you could
Yeah.
ever possibly conceive.
Isn't there an
Yeah.
episode about what is it? Chalmers? Not principal, but the guy
Principal Chalmers.
No.
Oh, Skinner. Principal Skinner.
Principal Skinner. But then
Yeah.
there's
Supervisor Chalmers?
Yeah.
there's like a,
Supervisor Chalmers.
Steamed hams. There's memes about them already.
Oh, yeah.
Steamed hams. Yeah.
Professor
Yeah.
Frink has had his own episodes.
Everyone's got their
Sideshow
episode.
Mel has had his own.
It's
episode.
probably
Right.
one of the biggest universes of,
Oh,
of
yeah.
in terms
well,
of.
you've seen like
yeah.
the where
It's the institution. They can't dare
Yeah.
shut it
Dude.
down. Baseball.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
They
Yeah.
should. I mean, I guess almost now it's too late to shut it down.
It's too late.
They
Almost.
really shut it
Yeah, yeah.
down. They should have shut it down a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Right.
Is Family
But-
Guy still going new?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Yeah, they
Dude.
sure are.
Simpsons
They
is
sure
the,
are.
the
Way.
nuclear
They definitely
power
are, dude.
plant. It's the
They've gotta be
Chernobyl
out
of TV
ideas.
shows.
For sure.
Oh,
American Dad stopped, did it?
I think
Cleveland
so.
American
show.
Dad
Definitely
was
stopped.
shit.
Definitely stop.
Bought a
Jesus
black
Christ,
guy.
that was a fucking
Definitely.
yeah.
Damn, that's a line for him living in Huntington
Yeah.
Beach.
Yeah.
You know, being comfortable.
Well, he's the racist one. Don't worry. Yeah.
After hour. Now it's
But no,
public
it's just
domain.
it's just
I can't believe Family Guy's still going.
It is. It is.
public domain now. I don't
They're
know what to tell you.
I
relying
just put my
more
shoulder
on
like
the
Jay-Z,
on the time killing jokes. So they stretch now. Like some of the jokes on the later episodes of Family Guy are literally like the take it too long. Like the remember when they did that? They did that early on, but
The
they're
chicken
doing that
fight.
sort of thing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But you should only do it once.
Right. They're relying on that sort of thing now.
Comedy
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
in threes, though. So they can do it 3
Yeah,
times.
but there's like 6 chicken fights, you know?
Yeah, right.
How do we kill 12 minutes?
Right, yeah. Have a chicken fight.
Yeah,
chicken
Family
fight,
Guy
yeah.
was just so it feels so fatty,
Fatty?
like a
It's very
fatty.
fatty. Yeah.
You know, like
fatty.
It's a bunch of cheap shots.
definitely
It
a
is.
fatty.
Yeah.
Suck it in, boys.
Lowest common
fatty.
denominator easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
Whatever
as-
cheap
as
joke they
South
can make,
Park
yeah.
does it tastefully. Futurama does it just to do it.
You mean Family Guy?
Family Guy.
Or Family Guy.
Yeah.
How dare you
How
speak
dare you
ill
besmirch
about
Family
No, you mean Futurama.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're on our last beer.
We're here.
How many things has The Simpsons predicted at this point?
All of them.
All of them, apparently.
Because what's
Yeah.
weird is
9/11, apparently.
the episode that they had about the virus being spread through
Tom
boxing.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks is in
Oh.
that same episode.
Yep.
And then there's Homer opens a box from China and he breathes in this thing and then
Excuse me. China.
China.
Say it right.
Oh,
China.
wait.
China.
Craig is the best Trump.
all right, well, so Homer gets a box in from China. It's where it's from. It's from China. It's from China.
Yeah.
It's true. It's where it's from.
It's true.
And then it goes down the street and
People are
infects
saying
everyone.
this.
And then Springfield is like at the mayor's office, like demanding, things. And and then a box truck pulls up, and the people knock it over, and inside are killer bees
Yeah, they're murder hornets.
Well, see, they're not that
and
right.
Tom Hanks.
Okay, this is some Illuminati
That's
shit
three.
now.
That's 3 and 1.
Yeah.
They did Trump
The
as
murder
president.
hornets.
They did
Was
I
that
got
the
the
same
murder
episode?
hornets.
what?
That was the same episode?
Not all the same
Oh,
episode. That would be
Black
amazing.
helicopter.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa runs
Same
against
season?
Trump.
What?
Lisa runs.
Oh,
against-
that's They
Trump.
predicted Trump. I know they predicted
yeah.
Trump.
But a
Yeah, yeah.
lady ran against Trump, Hillary.
Yeah.
What about Lisa's emails?
What about Lisa's emails? Check Lisa's emails. Yeah.
So basically, for Simpsons, they should have stopped at the Simpsons movie. I think because that
was
really
great.
It was a
enjoyed
good
the
movie.
Simpsons
That was
movie.
great.
It was a good
I
movie.
think they
Yeah.
should have just capped it right
They
there.
got some of their best
probably
writers
should've.
on
I
there.
don't remember the
Yeah, probably
movie.
should've.
Spider Pig
great.
with the dome
Spider
over.
Pig, Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does.
They-
Can he
they-
swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Oh yeah,
Here comes the Spider Pig.
I know the song. I do not remember that.
They put this like protective dome over Springfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is great. Really good.
It's a good- it's a good
Watch
movie.
it again. It's good.
Yeah, it holds up. It's still funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm convoluted by the 2 South Park video games, and I
Wow.
I cannot think
What?
back to Simpsons.
They don't kill. They don't
I'm
kill
sorry.
Bart every episode. every
They
for
should.
the first
They
4
little
seasons.
fuck.
Yeah.
They've killed characters that come back before, though.
If there's anything you can recommend to people during lockdown that they have to see besides Dark, like movies,
Dark.
like do you have any go-to favorite all-time
Like,
movies or
I'm
or
Princess
TV
Bride.
shows?
Princess Bride.
That makes
All
sense.
time, I would love to always like. I
Yeah.
always will watch that. No
Yeah.
problem.
Shane, he's like, I'm Princess
Well,
Bride too.
yeah.
It makes sense. Birthday
Birthday
twins.
twins. Yeah.
Well, no. Funny enough, Princess Bride. I couldn't get into that movie for a long time growing up. I'm sorry. I don't know why. But
Yeah.
like growing
Wesley.
up, it might have been because of one particular
The ROD.
instance. Like
Oh.
I was
Trying to
at-
get laid.
No.
Okay.
You have 6 fingers on your right hand.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why. It was. I remember having that on when I was at an overnight like group. I used to be a church goer.
Oh,
Used to be.
Used to be.
Oh my
Catholic.
God! Is that after hours?
Born and raised.
Yeah,
I think
know,
we're the
getting
same
darker.
person.
Yeah, I
8
was
years.
catechism just for my grandma.
Oh.
All right.
Shane, do you
Catechism
play
and
bass too? This is creepy.
Simpsons predicted this.
I play the drums.
Yeah, no, but it wasn't even for Catholicism or anything like that. It
Yeah.
was like a youth group, which was non-denominational Christianity or whatever. And my buddies went to it, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But there was like a
No blah blah blah.
blah,
Like,
blah, blah, blah.
This is the podcast of
okay,
rabbit
so,
holes.
excuse
Yeah,
me.
so
Yada yada yada.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I didn't understand until you said that.
And
Yeah,
Now you're speaking a language. Yeah.
it was like an overnight like skate hangout, like sleepover,
Like a lockout thing, like a
But it was like a
lock in.
bunch
Sorry, lock in.
lock in with a
Yeah, yeah.
bunch of freaking kids, and they
Roll,
put on
roller skate? Skate?
skateboards, bro.
Skateboards,
Come
bro.
on,
Sorry.
dude.
I don't
Is he a surfer
Do
or
I
is he a gay?
Do
Fruit
do I
booting.
need to get a skateboard tattoo? Do I need to get Bart Simpson skateboarding?
Shout out to Estancia. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
They're
please.
still skating right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Skate
that's
or
right.
die.
That's right. Skate or die. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Thrasher.
yeah, no, it was one of those like it was a church that had a skate park, and like all you would do is just hang out all night and play games and do whatever. I don't know. It
That's
was
the Jesus I want to
sounds
be a
awesome.
part of.
it was super
Cool.
fun.
That sounds like a good church.
And
Yeah.
but I was exhausted, and they put on Princess Brides, and for me it was just like at that
Oh,
state of
yeah.
exhaustion, I was like,
Yeah.
Not ready for it.
not ready, and
Yeah.
I just like maybe that triggered it initially.
Yeah, and it's like
I don't-
half a fairy
yeah,
tale,
whatever.
so it's like, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I feel no.
sorry. I'm
That
sorry.
movie's great. So I don't care, I don't care what
You
you
love it.
think. But
All
this
right.
movie's awesome.
I'll figure out how to love it. Obviously I should love it.
to.
So I have
Yeah,
to.
you
I
have
have
to.
to.
Disney
I
Plus?
made-
Deep down,
What?
Disney Plus? Disney Plus? Do you have it? Do you?
I did for a little bit,
I did the free
but
trial.
I went. Yeah, I did the.
If
They
you
mo-
sign in, hit me up. I'll give you the code.
They moved
Okay.
Princess Bride to it, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah. That's right.
I need to. I need to watch.
My lady
through a lot of
never
stuff.
watched it ever, and then I had her watch it the other
She
day.
never
We,
did?
we just got stoned and we watched it. She ended up buying a first edition book. She's like, I gotta buy this whole book. The book comes so like hardback. You open it up and it's the whole layout of the world of
Ooh.
Princess Bride.
Oh,
And
rad.
Sweet.
the back one's the whole castle.
That's some
Nice.
Comic-Con
So,
shit
dude,
now.
Dude, it's super.
Well, it
cool.
was a book before it was a movie.
Yeah, dude, and
yeah.
it's like
It's a book about a book,
400.
Yeah.
or is it a movie about
It's a
the
movie
book?
telling the
Greg, the whole time he opens up the book, he's like, "All right, let's start at page 1,"
book. Yeah, real book.
and then he starts reading the thing.
Wait,
It's
so
real book. Wow.
wait, so it's
The
a
fr-
movie.
A movie about a grandfather reading the book.
Fred
to-
Savage's character is not in the book.
No,
No.
no, no.
Mind explosion.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fred Savage is a kid that's listening to his grandfather
Read the book.
The book.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what
That's
the
why
movie's
he's like,
about.
I don't like the kissing
Yes.
parts. He's like, all right, we'll
Yeah,
move
yeah.
on past
Yeah,
the
yeah,
kissing
yeah.
parts.
Yeah, yeah.
Back
Genius.
to Disney real quick.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you guys a question.
Oh,
Shit.
God.
What Disney character? Since we're all children here, basically,
Yes,
we're
yes, yes.
musicians. We're trying to
Eternal
be
children.
Eternal children.
Yeah.
What Disney character are you guys?
Ooh, fuck.
Like what is?
do you
what is
want
the-
to be or what are you?
What do you most identify
Oh,
with?
But now it owns Marvel and Star Wars. Those
no,
don't
we're not talking
count.
about that.
Disney.
We're not-
Okay.
Disney, Disney.
OG.
Just
OG
setting
Disney.
rules. Okay.
Yes, OG.
That's hard.
Whoa.
Oof.
I'll go with mine first
Go.
if it helps
yeah,
you.
yeah, go.
Peter Pan.
I like
Oh.
it.
That was my like go. I don't know why that was. I was that most obsessed with that Disney.
Did you
music
Halloween
movie.
dress?
Yeah. Oh, as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
for
many
sure.
years? Just one? Multiple?
I don't know. At least one. I don't.
My
know
mom
if
put
it
me in
was
vampire for like 5 years when I was a kid. Like a year after
I was a
a
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for a while. My mom
another
dated-
vampire.
Yeah,
I was
for
a
sure, I
vampire
was
all
T-
the
TM
time. Yeah. Oh,
TNMT.
two.
Yeah.
What, what's your favorite turtle? Go.
Oh, Michelangelo for
Raph.
sure.
Raph.
Purple.
Don?
Don.
It's Donnie. Yeah. Okay.
Mike-
Oh, you're both
yeah.
Dons?
Yeah, it's weird.
You seem like a Leo.
That's weird.
You should be a Leo.
Don't do that to me.
You're a Leo.
I would. No, Leo was
Okay.
so bland.
I'm
Such
just
a
kidding.
rule follower.
so
I know, yeah.
bland. Yeah.
I'm Team
Donatello
Raph all day.
made shit. I'm like, yeah, it's my team.
And I'm
Okay.
Michelangelo. I just want to have fun.
Yeah,
Party.
yeah.
I just want to party.
Ringo.
Party.
Ringo. Yeah. There's
And
a,
Raph's
there's a theory.
emotional.
I saw. Okay, here's some drunk deep
I don't know
shit.
what my
There's a
fucking
theory about
Disney
how,
is,
like,
dude.
Never thought about it.
Fucking
you-
Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm Johnny Depp.
No, that doesn't count.
if you
Sorry.
if you
That
fall in
doesn't
if you
count.
like have a group of 4 people,
Yeah.
there's a character that goes with those 4 people, right? So the
Tarzan.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are those 4 people. The Beatles, Seinfeld, Sex and the City, like a bunch of different like groups of 4
Yeah,
characters.
yeah,
they
yeah.
all fit the same
Bunch of
prototype.
boring things, dude.
Yeah, Yeah, Seinfeld, obviously. But like the Beatles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fill the same formula.
Yeah.
Friends. Well, not Friends because there's 6 of them, but like Seinfeld.
Well, sometimes they're separated into 2, right? Like it's the same character that's divided into 2 or something.
But like it's just character types,
My gut goes with Aladdin. That's.
I like it.
Yeah, and
I would agree with that.
It could be your favorite movie too, favorite Disney movie that you probably identify with most. Because that's
Emperor's New Groove.
I was gonna say that is a good answer.
Or do you wake up as a llama?
Really good answer.
I'm a llama. A fucking crazy llama.
Honestly, I like that answer.
I changed my answer. Sleeping Beauty.
The princess, right?
Yeah, Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
I'm Ariel.
You're Ariel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is tough, man. Fuck.
It's too hard.
Aladdin is good. Aladdin is good. Shit.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, I know. Favorite is probably
I don't like Disney movies.
But
Lion King is my favorite Disney movie. Lion King is my favorite
movie. Yeah, we named that.
Aladdin.
I don't identify with him though.
Sure.
Aladdin's
Okay,
my
then-
favorite Disney movie.
Then Pumbaa or Timon?
Pumbaa all the way.
Okay.
Yeah, Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much more fun.
Yeah.
Like my pug.
Yeah.
My pug's all itchy right now. She's got tons of fucking allergies. I feel so
Ew.
bad.
Yeah, with the weather change, that for sure.
There's a dog in your life. We haven't seen the picture. You talked about it
You're gonna
in
have
the
to send
car
us a
and
picture
then
of your dog, and I'll
Is her
put
name
it,
Trash
put it on the
Dog?
screen.
Is it what?
Crystalia named his dog Trash Dog.
That's fun.
Yeah, because he found it in a Target
Shit, we
parking
didn't talk
lot,
about
and he keeps
comedians
running
either.
and breaking out into his
You have a
trash.
song, Comedian.
I do have a song called.
We
Who's
haven't
your
talked
favorite
about
comedian?
comedians.
Definitely Mitch Hedberg is up there.
Okay.
I don't. That's tough because I am a fan of Mitch Hedberg, Bill Burr.
Oh yeah.
Shit, guys, we gotta end this podcast
Yeah.
soon.
We're over 2 hours. No, we're just getting going.
Yeah, I know. We're just getting going.
Yeah.
George Carlin for sure.
Do I make a run? Should I go
Carlin.
make a run, George Carlin?
We can do it after hours.
We could do after
hours.
I'm blanking on the rest of my favorites, but those are for
Dude,
sure top.
Those are all
three.
good.
I love.
Those are all
Are
good.
you a Richard Pryor? Did you go
Dude,
back that
Bro
far?
Jogan
Carlin.
is still great. Bro Jogan is an amazing fucking comedian.
The problem.
Segura.
The funny. Oh, Segura. I got
Segura's
into
great.
recently.
Talia's
Yeah.
even pretty funny last episode.
Kinnison?
Talia's great.
Okay, hot takes here.
All right.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Go.
Joe Rogan, I could never get into his comedy because he does too much yelling.
Okay.
Too much yelling, and
Yeah.
and he's all about like fighting, but his comedy, I got into more the specific content because it's like, damn, that's really like
He has good content.
Dude,
smart
he goes
and
from
like
being like over the top verbose with
Right.
his stuff to
Yeah.
like he goes his comedy's like it's got to have a direction and a point
Yeah.
and be something of an overall like bigger
He's,
thing.
yeah,
than
he's
just
got
like,
a cerebral
get my
point.
dick
Yeah.
sucked!
Yeah.
right.
But then he'll throw in a dick suck.
Hilton!
Oh, obviously Chappelle and even
Chappelle.
and Louis, like
Louis.
Dude, Louis unstoppable.
Louis.
Dude, that show
it's
was
controversy
so
noted.
I know it sucks.
Controversy noted.
The Cosby Show is still good.
Louis is
Yeah.
still funny.
It's still a good show.
The problem
Yeah.
is funny.
Controversy
It's
noted.
one of the best shows.
Yes.
But even
separate the art from the artist.
even Rogan
Phil Spector.
Phil
brought
Spector.
that up like
The Beatles. All of them.
Rogan brought
Picasso.
Rogan brought that up with
Kanye?
Louis is like, dude, the worst thing he did was like
jerk off into a plant while someone's in the room or something.
or jerk off on the phone. Like,
Yeah.
there's so I'm not defending him.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm not saying that
No,
like
I know.
no
what
one
he
person
did
here
here
would do
was,
that shit.
but like there's
There's
so
levels.
much more.
There's
that,
levels.
yeah,
yeah,
that you
dude. What about fucking like a little Chinese Asian boy when you're
Yeah.
in fucking Thailand?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, there's 40,000 people that are in the.
he's
Sorry,
I'm
Al.
Korean. I'm Korean.
Hashtag Al Frank.
Yeah. Al Franken.
You know what I
already
mean?
went
It's like
there,
there's
but-
child
yeah.
I know.
porn and
But
like
you wanna go
horrible
tonight?
shit throughout
Yeah.
this whole world.
See Al
And like to
Franken?
say like
me and you fucking.
he jerked off on the phone with someone, like that sucks. But in the grand scheme of things, if I'd rather be jerked off on or jerked off while on the phone with someone,
Here's the thing.
I'll be on the phone with you, dude. Don't jerk off on me.
Matt Damon got in trouble for saying
Matt
exactly what we're
Damon.
saying.
Matt
Damon.
David.
He said exactly what we're saying right now, which is that there are levels to this conversation.
Yeah.
He got in trouble for just saying that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's
too,
stupid.
and then
that's stupid and
It's
PC
stupid.
and
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah, it's stupid.
and the idea
Where
of
are
like
we?
when
Yeah.
when are you done being punished for it? You know,
Mhm.
people got so upset when he went and started doing comedy. Like I'm
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, that like when is it?
Do you
like,
think he's exiled from society for the rest of his life? Like, yeah.
A good example is Michael Vick. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a dog lover, and that guy
Totally.
is a fucking piece of shit.
Ray
Totally.
Lewis killed a guy.
At some point,
Thriller is still the best-selling album of all time, people.
OJ.
Vic fucked up all those dogs, and then comes back and like,
Yeah.
at some point, he's
Naked
got to have
Gun
done his
series
time.
is
He
still
shouldn't
good.
lose his life.
It is still good.
Shouldn't lose his life just because he fucked up.
no.
No.
Like sometimes he's got to be able to come back and like.
Art
I don't
and
like
artists
him, but
are different.
Yeah, but there's a thing
things.
where they won't book you because no one's seeing you live. That doesn't mean that the comedy special you did 5 years ago wasn't genius
Funny.
comedy.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
You know, there's
Louis
yeah,
is so fucking funny.
it's tough. Yeah,
He's
but
so
like
funny.
hashtag white privilege. Hashtag
Yeah, sure.
Hashtag
me too.
Yeah.
Hashtag
male guilt. White male
yeah.
guilt.
dude,
is
how
that
is
a
Gilbert Gottfried still on?
That's true. Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, all of them.
right?
Gilbert always talks about like.
George Michael's still a hell of a vocalist.
Yesterday.
Yep.
He starts up all his shit with
Gary Glitter, Rock and Roll Part 2, dude.
Hey.
Gary Glitter's
Freddie Mercury had a movie made of.
I heard something
He
today.
was a piece of shit.
yeah.
I heard something today. It was like,
Elton John.
you
Yeah,
thought
all of
Queen
them.
didn't have a gay guy in it? The name was Queen. No straight guy would name their band Queen.
Well, Queens of the Stone Age.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's straight as
Touche.
fuck. He's straight as fuck.
Eagles of Death Metal.
I like
Eagles
Eagles of Death Metal.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Gay.
All
Them
Yeah,
cooking
yeah,
balls.
he's gay. Queens of the Stone Age, not gay.
Not gay.
Eagles of Death Metal, gay as shit.
kicking photographers in the face. Not gay.
Definitely not
Shane,
gay.
plug your shit.
Shape Pitaki.
Yeah.
Type that in and you'll find us.
Shape Pitaki.
But also Maps.
Yes,
Yeah.
John
Also
Maps.
Maps,
Shout out Maps.
Studios in
We gotta
Fullerton,
get Mike
California.
on. We gotta get Mike on.
Also, Gregory.
Yeah, we'll get him on.
sorry, G. Johnson.
Yep.
G. Johnson Music.
Well, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going.
We gotta get them all on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. And then
Send us a song, man.
Yeah, do you have an idea of what song? Because we already put the disease on one of the.
That's
We
right.
could do it again if you want.
that was so funny that you're like, damn, it already
We got a
flagged.
copyright. Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, it was incredible. Which means it's doing its job.
Which I will then give a plug to DistroKid.
Yeah.
that's- That's where
Yeah.
we've been doing our
Your distro.
distribution.
Your distro.
Yeah, through DistroKid. And
Yeah.
it's been great. And obviously, yeah, they're on top of whatever codes they have involved. Is they could flag.
The algorithm works.
Yeah.
It works.
Algorithm works.
Well, YouTube content ID is a very. I have no time.